starting early, because why the heck not? What is up, folks? How's it going? Shout out to the... Oh, nice. We had like 7 viewers 2 minutes ago, and now we're at 15. Shout out to the 15 of you who are here and awake. For my European folks, I am so sorry. It is so late for you guys. Well, no, it's rather quite early in the morning. So, I mean, if you have work or something to get ready for, then I guess this is good timing. I have to find a better time to stream for accommodating our European and United Kingdom friends here. I feel like I never stream at a proper time for you guys. Hello. Oh my gosh, Victoria, what's up? Oh my goodness, Victoria, hello. Gold Taco, what is up? Oh, and we already have a super chat from It's Midnight. Thank you. Before I forget, not that I want to tell people what to do with their money, but if you are at all curious and are in the mood to be donating, I will be donating. I provided links that should be in my description now if you have any interest and are able to send some relief or donations to BEIRUT relief funds. Although I have seen going around on the internet that the Red Cross is the most reliable, so I put that one first. I don't know, I'd seen that going around on Twitter, and I saw it floating on Instagram that anything other than the Red Cross can be shady, or the Red Cross is apparently the most reliable. I don't know, so I put that there's a Lebanese Red Cross link, and also I believe the British Red Cross has their own emergency relief fund as well. So I don't want to tell people what to do. I'm not saying, feel free to do whatever you want. I'm not telling you where to send your money or not. I appreciate it if you donate to me. However, I would love it if people, there's more important causes out there. So, again, I appreciate super chats, but if you have any interest in helping with relief, those are linked down below. So yeah, again, though, not telling you where to direct your money. I hate doing that. And I know that not everyone is able to donate or contribute. So, but if you are willing and able, those are there. Alrighty. We've already got more super chats. It's Midnight. Thank you. And Charlie, as always, making his entrance. Boom. Wall explosion smoke, and out of the fog walks me. Charlie, yes. It is not a party until Charlie's here. Oh my goodness. It's midnight. Slow down. Slow down, Pee-wee. I mean, thank you. I appreciate the chat. You're allowed to... Oh my gosh. Okay. It's midnight. You are allowed to, ask me a question, with a super chat. That's, the whole benefit of super chatting. You get to ask me whatever you want. So, I mean, feel free. I appreciate it. But I feel bad. Feel free to pop a question or whatever in there. Hi guys, sorry, I'm behind on the chat. I went on my little rant there. Night owls for life. Yes. Okay, so guys, literally, since, lockdowns happened, admittedly, I mean, my life has been on a fluctuating cycle of, going to bed at, anywhere between 1 to 3 a.m., which is not healthy. And I used to do that, not even when I was in college. I never even went to bed that late when I was in college. I mean, on, weekends. But I literally get so lost on YouTube late at night. That is, my prime trap hours for getting just caught in the YouTube rabbit hole. So, all through lockdown and for the past several months, I have had no problem staying up late at all. I get that, rush of adrenaline or, energy that kicks in, after midnight, and you kind of get over that hump of being tired. So that's what's been happening to me. And now, all of a sudden, this week, my body has been all right, it's 10:30, you want to go to bed? And I'm of all weeks that I need to prep my body to stay up late for my Night Owl stream. This is the week that my body decides it wants to go into grandma mode and like go to bed early at a reasonable time. So, for those of y'all who were on my community posts last night or messaging me on Instagram, you know that I was trying to stay awake last night in preparation for this. So, alright, I'm behind again. It's midnight. Thank you again. Again, you're allowed to ask me a question, you know? Yes, shout out to everyone. I threw those links in there. I don't want to pressure anyone, and I know, like, you know, not everyone has the means to donate. If you do, feel free. Again, I don't want to tell people where to throw their money, and definitely, you know, do your own, like, research with links. Don't take my word for it. I dug around a little bit to find some what looked like good relief emergency funds. Again, I think the Red Cross is what they're saying is the most reliable, so but yes. What is up? Can't stay, but I needed to say hi. I woke up at 4 a.m. and it's now 8:54. I've also been on a streak of very little sleep, so going to bed early is important tonight. Oh, you go get your sleep. Yes, I don't want anyone to suffer any sleep deprivation as a result of this stream. So yes, definitely get your shut-eye in, and we'll see you again for the next stream. And as always, this stream is going to be posted on my channel, you know, permanently for those who will probably be asleep. Am I talking too quietly? Tom is asleep already. He couldn't make it, so I'm trying not to, like, cause a ruckus for him. Alright, sorry, I'm behind. Aiden, thank you. Aiden, you always donate, and I appreciate it. You really don't have to. How are you doing? Hope you've been staying safe, and things have been good. I don't sleep at all regardless, so the stream provides some much-needed, much-appreciated entertainment. I am glad, and I am glad that you find my streams entertaining. But you should definitely try, like, listening to, like, some ASMR or something. I used to not sleep that easily. I used to be one of those... It used to take me, like, 2 hours to fall asleep when I was in, like, middle school and high school. And it wasn't until I got to college and my body experienced true sheer exhaustion that it finally learned to, like, actually go to bed. And then we have one, I'm sorry, I'm behind, from Mitchell Coleman. Thank you, Mitchell. What if they made all the Halo games again, but remastered them to have the main character as Anakin instead of Master Chief and the villain as Maul? That would be an interesting crossover, but I feel like by introducing Star Wars, it would just defeat Halo. I mean, as its own franchise. I had no idea that they were even coming out with a new Halo game, but I'm hyped for it, although I don't have an Xbox, and I'm pretty sure it's only Xbox, right? Let me know. Am I gonna play Squadrons? Here's the thing. I went on a little rant about this in a previous stream. I get really motion sick really easily, to the point, like, simulator games, even just playing, like, Starfighter pilot, whatever, in Battlefront 2 makes me, like, dizzy and disoriented, and I also can never tell if I am flying upside down or right side up, because you're in space, there's no sense of orientation or landscape or setting, it's all just stars, so I have nothing to, like, look at or gauge whether I'm up or down. And so I can't, maybe if this game is at all, if Squadrons is at all like Starfighter Assault in Battlefront 2, then there's no way that I'll be able to play it. I might, like, watch someone else play through it for the sake of watching, like, the campaign, if there is one, which I'm pretty sure there is, based on the advertisements. But depending on how the actual gameplay turns out, I might just be too weak for it. I get so motion sick. It's bad. Can I turn up the mic volume? I maybe could. Truthfully, I don't know exactly what I'm doing with this microphone. maybe I'll talk louder. I've been talking kind of quietly, but Tom's a heavy sleeper, so it's fine. He won't mind. Takes me forever to fall asleep too. I'm so sorry, Claire. Claire, have you gone to college yet? If you want to share that information, you don't have to, but I found true sleep when I went to college. You just, there's not enough hours in the day, and you are literally just running on like the lowest possible energy that you've ever had. And so that's when I learned how to actually sleep at night. It was thanks to college. Here since Vader episode 1. Shout out to you, Sawyer. And yes, shout out to everyone. Thank you guys. I mean, I just posted my video this evening. But I thank you all so much for 10k subs. I cannot believe it. I cannot believe that we've hit 10k. Like, the subscriber rate, like, we kind of like hit 5,000 and then like scooted up from there, like pretty, not rapidly, but like a lot quicker than I anticipated. And so like by the time we like got to 10k, I was like, I really thought we were just gonna like plateau and not hit it for a while. So, but you guys are the best, and I always say this, but like I'm grateful for any number, and even if we just capped out at 10k and I never made a single other subscriber, I would still be making videos. And you guys know that I'm not in any way, shape, or form like subscriber hungry. You guys know, like, I would be pleased if we made it to 1 million subs, if/when that ever happens. But as much as an accomplishment that would be, like, that's not my ultimate like goal. It's not like I'm like, I need to make 1 million subs. It's like, that's great if we get there, but I'm happy for any number along the way. Does that make sense? I always try to explain it, and I feel like I never do. But moral of the story, you guys are awesome. And so I wanted to say thank you via stream and not just a pre-recorded video. Nice glasses. You almost look like Daria with them on. Daria who? I feel stupid for not knowing off the bat. But thank you. These are they're not actually real. They're blue light blocking glasses for like looking at your screen or looking at your phone. And I figured I would definitely need them because they definitely help to prevent your eyes from like getting tired if you're looking at a computer or TV for too long, especially late at night when I think you're more like when blue light makes you more likely to not fall asleep, right? Like if you're looking at your phone or computer before you go to bed, your chances of falling asleep are slim. I don't know. But yes, they're not real, but I always wanted glasses. I have, like, my vision's fine, never needed glasses, never needed contacts, and there was one day in middle school, no, it was high school, and I had to do my eye exam, and I went in there, and I guess I just butchered it that day. Like, I must not have brought my A game, because the nurse was like, I think you need to go and set up an appointment with an eye doctor. And I was like, are you serious? And I was like, this is it. I'm going to finally get glasses. And I went to the eye doctor, and he was like, no, you're fine. And so my high school nurse who conducted my eye exam totally faked me out. And I didn't need glasses. So this is my excuse for glasses. It's just blue light blockers. Sorry, I'm behind on the chat. I keep going on tangents. I'm not going to lie. I can't watch straight ASMR. It cracks me up, and I don't find it soothing. I like your ASMR, but my thoughts and other issues keep me up. I've been up for 72 hours continuing. Okay. I understand ASMR is definitely not for everyone. However, definitely drink some warm milk. I don't count some sheep, Aiden. Oh, man. I'm sorry to hear that. I feel like at a point, though, your body's got to just fall asleep, right? If you've been awake for that long. Cool Triplets says, oof, yeah, squadrons might not help the motion sickness. LOL. We got another from Mitchell Coleman. Thank you. Star Wars Russian Front. You play as Joseph Stalin with a lightsaber that ignites into a hammer and sickle, and you go up against the Germans. maybe. I'm interested in like a historical Star Wars game, but I feel like you don't need to have so many like Star Wars crossovers. I feel like you can just have Star Wars on its own, right? I don't know. Actually, no, a historic. I'm seeing all of these like and I love it, like all these medieval concept art things, or like concept artists like drawing renderings of Star Wars characters, like from like if they were in the Middle Ages. So you know what? That actually would be pretty cool. Like a historic Star Wars game or something. Like a Star Wars period. Like a, you know, like there's like period shows, like history shows, like a Star Wars period piece. That would be interesting. In space, there isn't an up or down. Exactly, Logan. That's exactly why I would not be able to play. Ooh, the Pirate Jedi is here. What's up? What is up? Kat, you need to watch this. The Fallen Son of Dathomir. Dave Maul breaks the chains. Tano tributes Maul, Son of Dathomir. I definitely need to watch some more Maul stuff. That is for sure. Anything Maul, you guys know. He's my one and only. What type of music do I listen to? Anything but country, honestly. And like hardcore rap. And I guess heavy metal. I kind of listen to a little bit of heavy metal thanks to Tom. But yeah, but truly my favorite is the like oldies. I love the Electric Light Orchestra, if you guys know who they are. Or no, this is a good way to put it. If you watch the Guardians of the Galaxy movies, the soundtrack to any of those films is what my Spotify looks like. Those films have a bomb soundtrack. They are so good. Oh, Dirt Overlord, thank you. I'm glad you love the streams. What brand are my glasses? So these are from the brand is called Kino Body, or like Kino Vision, Kino, Kino Vision. And I believe they're definitely a little more expensive. But at the time that I bought these, I feel like blue light glasses weren't too big of a thing. They're definitely more up and coming, like way more popular now. But when I got these, like these were expensive, and they were the only kind that I could find that was remotely real looking, because I went on Amazon, and a lot of the time with blue light blocking glasses or lenses, the lenses have like a yellowish tint, which you can maybe even see now a little bit. But yeah, when I bought these, I first went on Amazon to look for any like dupes, and there were not the most flattering options. But I think now if you were to go on Amazon, there's probably a lot better options for less than, these were like $50 to $60. And I know for a fact now you can get an equivalent, equally realistic looking pair for a much better price. Yes, for everyone asking, they are fake. I don't wear contacts or glasses. Oh, thank you guys for the congrats on 10K. I'm so behind. I am very behind on this chat. I'm gonna get to 1 million subs soon. I hope you're right, Gold Taco. That would be nice. That would be sweet. But again, that I'm not... I'll be grateful when we get there, but you guys know that is not my overarching goal of this channel. If that makes sense. Like, you know, some people just want subscribers and you can tell that that's it. I can't name anyone off the top of my head, and it's not like I would name names, but like, you know how you can just go to a channel and you can tell they're always just like, subscribe, like, hit the notification bell, blah, 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 and you're just like, ugh. And you can tell that they just want to keep growing, and that's like their only purpose on YouTube. I don't know. That's not me. That's the point. That's the point I'm trying to make. Yeah, I don't usually wear these glasses. I actually filmed a reaction video today with these glasses for the first time because my eyes were hurting really bad, so I threw them on. And I was like, oh my gosh, this is going to be the first video that's not a live stream that I post with the glasses. Ooh, T-Money. I recently did a Pirates of the Caribbean marathon with some friends, and I had a lot of fun. Are you into the franchise? Okay, I love the first 2 movies. And then, truthfully, after that, I can't even remember what happens. The Curse of the Black Pearl. phenomenal movie. I love that movie, and I have not watched them all in a while, so I definitely would like to go back. Plus, I love Orlando Bloom. I was truly convinced that I was going to marry him when I was little, and Pirates of the Caribbean, Orlando Bloom is like prime. So, I definitely a fan of the first two. I couldn't even tell you, are there like 4 now? Aren't they making like a 5th? I don't even know. I can't even name how many there are at this point. And I think they're making more, right? Yes! I think Margot Robbie is gonna be it? Yes! There's gonna be like an all-female one. Who knows? Interesting. Aiden says he used to wear glasses and then you just stopped and your eyes pretty much got better. That's pretty nice. That's good to know. That is good to know. Sorry, I'm blanking out. Guys, I apologize. If I am like slower this stream or if I start blanking out. We've only been going, it's only been like 15 minutes. And I'm already losing it. But yeah, I apologize if there's points where I'm just like reading the chat like a zombie, like, sorry. I'll try to like wake myself up. Am I an MCU fan? Oh yes, I am. I'm really excited about the future of the MCU with all the series and shows coming out. Can't wait for Black Widow. Whenever we're gonna see that, right? We were supposed to get that like the spring. Sadness. Have I ever considered making my own Star Wars fan film? What would it be? What a great question. Truthfully, I don't think I am the right kind of creative when it comes to thinking of what would be a good storyline. I'd have to try real hard. I don't know. I've never considered writing my own project before. That's a fun idea though. But what would it be about? What would it be? That's a good question. I don't even know. I'll have to get back to you on that. I don't know. Maybe something about like Anakin. I was just talking about this in the chat with AD edits that we did the other day. And talking about how how we think Anakin and Obi-Wan's paths will cross in the Kenobi series if Anakin shows up, which I truly hope that he does. But we were talking about how they could overlap or how we would see Anakin or whatever. And I think it got me thinking, like, there's no way that Anakin was defeated by Obi-Wan. Obi-Wan walks away from him. He literally watches Obi-Wan just walk away and kick the dirt in his face as he's burning alive. And there's no way that goes down and Anakin heals and gets put in the Vader suit. Well, he definitely doesn't heal. It takes him forever to heal. But, like, there's no way they had that final interaction. Anakin became Vader. There's no way that he was like, well, that's it. I don't care about Obi-Wan anymore. No, he for sure had to be, like, tormented and, like, where is he? Where did he go? What's he up to? What's he doing? So, I mean, if that doesn't end up, if that's not what the case is in, the Kenobi series. The point is, I think it would be cool if the Kenobi series shows, if that's how it incorporates Anakin. Like, if it shows Anakin, depending on the timeline, how closely it follows Revenge of the Sith. But, yeah, if it shows, like, Anakin trying to, like, find Kenobi or hunt him down while he's trying to hunt down other Jedi or, like, trying to track him or figure out where he is. And he also has to be wondering where his kids are at. Like, he knows that... Or maybe he doesn't know. Never mind. He doesn't know that they were necessarily born, right? So, anyway, if that doesn't end up happening in the Kenobi show, I think that would be an interesting plot. There's no way Anakin just never thought about Kenobi for another second. He had to have had a phase where he was just obsessed and fixated and thirsty for revenge and Maybe Palpatine was like, you gotta let it go, bud. We got bigger things to do. But Anakin is secretly, like, in his chamber, like, trying to, like, stalk Kenobi or figure out where he's at. That would be cool. That would be cool. Do I like coffee? Ugh, not at all. It's funny. I love the smell of coffee. I love coffee ice cream a lot. But I don't like actual coffee because, I don't know. Which I'm grateful for because I know people who literally cannot start their day or wake up without it. So I'm glad that I don't have that issue. But yes. Do I watch Doctor Who? No, but I feel like I would like it. All of my friends watched it while I was in, like, middle school, early high school, and I never picked up on it. But I feel like I would enjoy it. Out of the few people on YouTube who just want to entertain and be involved with the fans more, you are one of them, and that's what I love about this channel. You have great videos and thought of mind. Aw, thank you! I appreciate that. I'm really glad that you guys, like, can definitely feel my desire to, like, interact with you guys. Like, I don't want this channel to just be, like, a one-way street of, like, you guys commenting and trying to, and talking with me and me never talking back with you. Like, I want so badly for you guys to feel like I want to be interactive with you guys. That's so important to me. So I'm glad that that's... Thank you. Those are kind words. What's up, Harold? How are you? Ooh, Darth Maul against Windu. Who's the winner? As much as I love him, I always say this. I think Darth Maul would lose. I think Mace Windu would definitely be superior. If he was this close to beating Palpy, then I definitely think Darth Maul would not be able to take him on. And I say that out of love. But knowing that Darth Maul very often lets his, like, ego and angst and anger get in his way. And that's where he, like, slips up. He gets too focused and on his rage and not focused enough on, like, clearing his mind so he can defeat his opponent. I don't know. Not that he would have much rage against Mace Windu, so maybe that would be a different scenario. Ah, I lost the chat. Sorry. I always make that. Okay, we're deleting. Do I delete this? I'm gonna remove it. Sorry. Jesus. Okay, do I have to remove you from the chat? Put user in timeout. Did that work? Sorry, I'm mumbling to myself. Okay. Where are we? Oh my god, I'm so sorry I got lost on the chat. I'm very behind. Okay. I like pop. Yeah. No, pop is great. Pop is a good genre. It depends on the pop. I'm definitely not one for, like pop nowadays, like the stuff that they play on Q102. But certain groups love the Guardians soundtrack. Yes. Am I excited for the Bad Batch? Of course! And I feel like there are so many possibilities. Well, first off, I thought they had a great group dynamic. And those were awesome characters. They felt so much like they fit with the vibe of the Clone Wars. I loved them. They felt just like they belonged in that show. I thought they were great. So I'm really, really, really excited that they are coming back for more. We get some more extended, time with them. But also the potential that their spinoff opens for the reappearances of some of our other beloved characters, such as Darth Maul and his crime syndicate action going on. So someone asks, do you still want me to make you that lightsaber? You were out of the country when I asked. Send me an Instagram message and rejog my memory. Because, of course, I would love a lightsaber. I could never say no to that. But yeah, send me a message because I'm definitely blanking right now. That was also like a year ago when I was out of the country, so my memory's definitely failing me. Oh, you are a very genuine channel, and we appreciate you for it. Thank you. Oh, you guys are the best. You guys are so awesome. The people that are only interested in subscribers are the people that could care less about their fans. It's extortion. It's true, and it's really sad. There are definitely channels on here that you can just tell, like, they pick like the clickbaity content, or like they don't even do stuff like there's lots of channels that like start off having like individual ideas, having their own path and kind of vibe and style, and then they get like a little bit of views and good ratings, and then they start to just do only like clickbaity mainstream content that's not even true to like what their OG fans want. And you can just tell a lot of channels that get that kind of like quick popularity just become like subscriber hungry after that. It's a shame. Yeah, it's a shame. Oh, Claire, thank you. I can totally tell you're not about the subscribers. You're so sweet and you totally care about your fans, which I love. Oh my gosh, thank you so much. That means so much to me. No, and that's why I love streaming with you guys. Like, I honestly would do this every day if I could, if it wouldn't get old. Oh my god, I'm so behind. Okay, I'm gonna pick up on the chat. I'm literally so behind. Sorry. I love the second and first one. We're talking about Pirates of the Caribbean again. There are 5 Pirates of the Caribbean movies. Sheesh. Oh my gosh. Big crush on Orlando Bloom. Oh yes. Deckle Taco, The Two Towers is a forgettable movie. That's my favorite one out of the original 3 Lord of the Rings. Wait, yo, we have to talk more about this. Oh yes, Orlando Bloom after my quiz video. Yes, I love him as Legolas. I love him as William Turner. I love him as anything. All right, let's scroll down. I'm sorry. I'm really behind on the chat. Okay. All right, let's see. Your cousin is Donovan. Are you cousins with Johnny Depp? Cousin is in the Pirates of the Caribbean movies, and he played as Captain Jack Sparrow. Was he a stuntman? Let us know. That's very cool. But also, is your cousin Johnny Depp? I'm curious now. Charlie, sorry, I'm so behind. Yeah, we needed another Thanos snap back there for a minute. How are you, Kat? I am doing really well. It's the summer. We had a really good thunderstorm last night. It was like, it was spooky though. There was this like bolt of lightning that literally went off like in the courtyard outside our window. And like, you ever have like the bolt of lightning and you see the flash and like the thunder immediately happens and you know it's like right on top of you and you're like, oh gosh. But I love a good thunderstorm, so it was fun. It was a good time. Filmed a lot of videos this week, a lot more content coming. I've got some tier lists coming. Let me know if you guys are interested in those. I got like maybe one request to make a tier list video. And then I like looked up what they were and I was like, I'm doing this. So I filmed a couple of those today. Might film more depending on if you guys like them. Ooh, in my opinion, what is the saddest scene of Star Wars? The whole saga. Padme's funeral. Or when Qui-Gon dies. Yeah, one of those two. I don't know. There's a lot of sad scenes. But I'd say Padme's funeral literally breaks my heart every single time. Like, I always say this, but in the week before I went to film for Shards of the Past, I watched Padme's funeral on repeat just to like make myself cry. and get in the mood, get ready for like filming. I don't know, not that I needed to be like upset or anything for filming, but like I just chose to watch that scene over and over again to really get in my feels, my Padme feels. Should Black Widow go straight to Disney Plus and be charged $30 to view like they're doing with Mulan? Truthfully, and I saw somebody post about this, the $30 is not bad if, say, you like live with your mom, dad, and brother or sister or whatever, and like it would be more worth it for like 4 people. But if you live by yourself, or like if you're the only one on your Disney Plus account, it is not worth $30. Maybe. I don't know. I'm not sure. See, I kind of like the idea of watching a premiere like in the comfort of your own home, but at the same time, Marvel movies just look so much. There's something about seeing a Marvel movie in theaters. Know what I'm saying? Like they just look so much better on the big screen. Not that they don't translate well to like, you know, your home TV or whatever, but you know, there's just something about seeing a Marvel movie in like the big theater, you know? Ooh, Claire, yes, I need to read The Queen's Shadow, and it's a sin that I haven't yet. Like, I'm ashamed. I'm so ashamed. There's so many Star Wars books I have to read. Am I excited for Boba Fett's return in The Mandalorian Season 2? Is that confirmed? There are so many rumors for Mandalorian Season 2. I just saw a rumor today that Palpatine is going to be in it. Is this true? Like, there's so many rumors, and I don't know if any of them have been confirmed from, like, the mouth of a Lucasfilm executive or someone, like, legit who actually, like, can confirm. So until I hear it from, like, the mouth of somebody who works for the show, I can't fully buy into it, you know? Nicholas, what's up? Glad you enjoyed the live stream with 80 edits. I'm glad a lot of you liked that. That was so much fun. We had been planning that for a long time, and we finally figured it out. Unfortunately, we had a little bit of technical difficulties, but we really want to make that like a regular thing on our channels. Like we want to do like an episodic type like podcast thing, maybe. Mitchell Coleman, thank you again for the super chat. I love your creative ideas here. Imagine drunk Star Wars characters. Just imagine them just stumbling around and slurring their speech like Maul, Anakin, etc. Yeah, Star Wars characters with some death sticks in their system. That would be funny. I feel like that could have... Nah, that's definitely not kid-friendly for, like... If that had been, like, a split-second episode in the Clone Wars. Sorry, I just got so behind on the chat. Okay, here we go. Bad Batch would be an amazing show. Can't wait for it. It's going to be awesome. I'm really excited. Clickbaiting people are horrible. I agree. Have I seen Orlando Bloom and Troy? You mean one of my favorite movies ever because it literally has like every gorgeous actor in their prime? Yes, I have seen Orlando Bloom and Troy. Oh my god. Is this what a simp does? Am I simping right now? Am I even using that word properly? Let me know. Yeah, Troy's a great movie. Young Brad Pitt, young Orlando Bloom, young, I think it's Garrett Hedlund, who plays, what's his, Patroclus, young Eric Bana, like literally all gorgeous men. Not that I watched that movie just because, I'm gonna just move on. That movie is great in terms of its fighting sequences and the shooting location, and I also just love that time period and those kinds of historical films, so I love that movie for a lot of reasons, but Orlando Bloom is one of them. Sorry, I just totally simped. You guys, what did you expect from a late night stream? that gold taco. I forgot what happened. I remember what happened in the Fellowship of the Ring and Return of the King, but I can't remember what happened in the Two Towers. Literally one of the greatest battles in all of movie history. The Battle of Helm's Deep. Oh my gosh. Okay, low key, the Two Towers, Lord of the Rings, the second film. My absolute, like, I love that movie so much to a point where my obsession with it, like, reached unhealthy levels. My junior year of college, I watched that movie. So I had finals, and my finals, I went to art school. So, like, my finals were, like, projects that I could, like, do in my studio or, like, work on at home. Like, I didn't have written exams for my art classes, you know? I just had to, like, paint things. So, like, I would watch that movie. I worked on my finals for, like, a week, either at school or at my house. And every single night, for a week, as I was working, I used to watch The Two Towers. Every night. For a week. It was really bad, but you know what? It never got old. That movie is incredible, and the final scenes of that movie, post-Battle of Helm's Deep, it was one of my favorite scenes of all time. Yeah, love that movie. Love it so much. Sorry, we have a couple super chats. I'm behind on time. Okay. From JLo Flicks. Thank you, JLo. Thank you so much for the super chat. I love your name. Saddest Star Wars moment when Vaderkin says your name and touches your cheek. Oh, wait, that's true. That is a really sad Star Wars moment. I also love what you call him, Vaderkin, the hybrid. I have never heard that before, but yo, I'm gonna start using that if you don't mind. That's hilarious. Oh, you're right though. That is a very sad Star Wars moment. Good one, JLo. And from Daniel Cook. Daniel, what is up? Oh, sorry, I lost it. Okay. I saw an article on The Onion that says Palpatine will go on trial for space crimes and Baby Yoda will eat a frog. It's The Onion, so it must be true. That's funny. Thank you both for your donations. From Mitchell, again, Mitchell, I appreciate that you donated like 15 times the stream, but truly, I feel unworthy. Imagine a Civil War battle, but Darth Maul running around the battlefield, slicing people while dodging musket fire and force-pushing cannonballs back. That is... You've got quite the creative brain, Mitchell. I gotta say, you're pumping out some unique ideas here. I could get on board with that. You know I would love to see Darth Maul in more intense action, so that would be interesting. Again, I don't want to tell people how to spend their money. I appreciate super chats, of course, but this is, you know, there are people who definitely need money more than I do right now. I don't want to tell people what to do or where to send your dollars, but I did post the links again. Red Cross for BEIRUT relief funds or websites that you can check out if you want to help. Again, I don't want to tell you how to spend your money. I appreciate it. If you're donating to my channel, I do. But if you would like to send it to a more important cause, those are there for your convenience. Again, feel free to do your own research. Look for your own, links or organizations that you want to send your money to. Don't have to take my word for it. Don't have to do what I tell you to. I don't want to tell anyone how to spend their money. Okay, I'm just going to move on. Night of the Force. That film is a godsend. Which one? Lord of the Rings? Because yes. Ooh, Claire! Coming in with the $1 million question. Who do you like better, Orlando or Hayden? Oh. I've got to say, I think Orlando Bloom. I don't know, only because I literally... Hayden, we only have him for, as Anakin. But Orlando Bloom, we had him as Legolas, as William Turner in the Pirates of the Caribbean. So it's like, there was a little bit more of him for me to, I don't know, be obsessed with. I feel like they're like neck and neck, though. I love them both. I was convinced I was going to marry both of them when I was little. Saddest scene for me was when Anakin was in the council chambers just dwelling in his endless amounts of thinking, especially with Padme's ruminations. Yes. That scene has definitely grown on me. When I was younger, I never used to understand that scene. Because it's kind of like a not boring, but like a still pause in the midst of a lot of the action and climax that is about to happen. And so when I was younger watching that scene, I was like, what is the point? Are they having telepathy? Like, I didn't quite understand the importance and symbolism of it. And I watched that scene now, and I'm definitely a lot more like, the intensity of their love. You low-key are simping over Orlando. Okay, yes, I'm sorry, guys. Let me have this. I'll stop geeking out over my my crushes, okay? Don't tell the elf. Yes. I definitely want to start doing more Lord of the Rings videos on this channel, guys. Let me know if you'd be interested in that. But I think it's time. I need to start delving into other videos. Okay, so here's the problem. I filmed reactions to, so y'all know the channel Ilya TS, who is an incredible editor. So talented. I think he's only like 18, 19 years old. Brilliant. I love every single one of his videos. And I was on his channel recently when I filmed my reaction to his Kylo Ren video. And I was like, oh my gosh, he has like a Joker tribute, a John Wick tribute, and I love the John Wick franchise so much. Like, I want to make a video about how much I love John Wick and like why it's so good. Because like, okay, I am not one to typically gravitate towards or really appreciate like violent, like gratuitous, extended, like exaggerated violence like that in movies. Like, you know, when sometimes you're like, all right, just get on with the plot. But that's exactly what John Wick is. It's just a lot of violence, but it's so well choreographed and it's so addicting, and I love it for some reason. Not that I love violence, but those movies are just so good. They're violent, but they're like different, you know? And is it just because Keanu Reeves is so amazing? I'm going on a tangent. Anyway, so in the efforts to maybe like dive into some more other content, I filmed reactions to both of Ilya TS's Joker and John Wick videos, but then I realized they are very like graphic and maybe not appropriate for my channel. And I don't know, I want to post them because they're great edits, and I love both the Joker and John Wick films. But I don't know, I stress so much that I want to be family oriented on this channel. And of course I wouldn't just post them out of the blue and not have like a viewer discretion warning. And I'm pretty sure those videos with that kind of content, you have to have like, YouTube forces you to have like an age restriction warning. So I don't know though. Let me know if you think I should post them. They were really good edits. And I love John Wick so much. I love John Wick. Holler at me if you are a John Wick fan. Just learned today that they're filming not only a 4th, but a 5th John Wick 2. I knew that they were filming a 4th one, but I did not know that they were going to film a 5th with it, like, back to back. Like, they're, I guess, going to, like, film at the same time and then release them separately, but, yo, I'll take all the John Wick movies I can get. Keanu Reeves is literally, like, one of the best people in Hollywood. Not only on screen, but off screen. He seems like such a wholesome person. Sorry, I just went on such a rant. Oh my god. I apologize, guys. I'm a lot more ranty tonight, and I'm not keeping up with the chat. I'm sorry. Oh, so what is my top favorite movie actor? I love a lot of like actresses. I love Jennifer Lawrence. I love Jessica Chastain. I love Alicia Vikander. She's in like The Danish Girl. Yeah, those are like my top three fave actresses. Favorite actor? I don't know. I mean, I love Ben Affleck, but only because I'm a simp for him as well. I'm trying to think of actors that I like, not because I solely have a crush on them. I might have to get back to you on that one. Helm's Deep was the definition of epic. Yes, it is literally the best battle sequence in any movie because it is literally like the entire second half of the film. Like, it is like 30 to 40 minutes long, this entire battle. It's awesome. Do I have any acting tips? Oh, thank you. Thank you, Claire. Ooh. What would be my biggest acting tip? I would say, I hate to quote this because you hear it all the time, and we used to hear it all the time when I did theater in high school. But you know, the quote, acting is reacting, and that is kind of what when I did theater in high school, like live stage performances, you hear it all the time, and the whole point of it is like, you know, people can tell when you're acting if it's not genuine, if you're not like when you can just tell. I'm sure we've all seen movies with like bad actors. We've all like been to a play or something where it maybe wasn't the best, and you just focus on the fact that you can tell that the people are acting and it doesn't feel real, and that's all you can think about when you're watching their performance. So the whole, you know, acting is reacting thing, I think the biggest thing I try to think of is definitely just losing yourself and becoming your character. And that is also the most fun of acting. That moment when you make the transition from like yourself and then you are your character and you are like not yourself anymore. You're so-and-so and you're like playing this role, and this role comes to life, and you just lose yourself, and everything you know and around you just like fades away, and you're just totally in the zone. This is becoming a tangent, but basically that's definitely like embrace that part of it. Like when you just fully embody your character, because that is when you will be making decisions and reactions as your character. And you're not like, well, what would I do if I was this person? You just become that person and you do whatever they would be doing, and you don't even think about it. You are them. That was really tangenty, but I love theater. I love talking about like a theater in high school. I could go on, because if I have any fellow actors or like thespians in here who used to do like, you know, musicals or plays in high school, or if you're doing it now, like that is one of the best parts of it. Like when you're on stage and it's opening night or a show night or whatever, and like the crowd is there and your adrenaline is just pumping and you're like nervous as anything and you like want to throw up, but at the same time you're so excited. And then when you get on stage and you just, the world around you just disappears and you're in it. Does that make sense? This is the most like rambly stream I've ever done. I'm so sorry, guys. Hold up, Claire. Did somebody say that they have a friend? Your friend hates Star Wars. Okay. How is that humanly possible? Is your friend one of those people who's like, ugh, Star Wars, I hate Star Wars, and they've never actually seen Star Wars? Because there's so many of those people. Those like stubborn people who like to boast like, oh, I've never seen Star Wars. Ugh. It's like you're missing out. What do you think you are? Superior to the rest of the human population that has seen Star Wars? Just because you've resisted? Like, I hate that. People who think that, like, oh, well, I've never seen Star Wars and I'm never going to. And it's like, why would you deprive yourself of that? Like, are you that ashamed of feeling the slightest bit nerdy? If so, then you're missing out. Ugh, I can't stand that. The people who like take pride in having never seen Star Wars. It's like, okay, do you want a medal? Do you want a trophy? Like, what do you think? Like, you're the one who's missing out. Oh, T-Money, I donated for the Lebanese Red Cross. Thank you. Shout out to you. Oh, thank you guys. I'm glad that thank you. I'm happy to hear that. Ooh, Aiden says, honestly, when Padme hugs Vader in shards, it would have been sadder if she just passed through Vader Forcing the fact that he can never get closure, it would just make him more rageful, angry. Aiden, that's actually really clever. Like, she's a ghost and he can't actually hug her. We've got a little message from T-Money. Oh, T-Money, my man. Thank you so much for your super chat. Will Turner marries Elizabeth Swan, who plays... Oh, yes, she's Padme's decoy. Yes, I never knew that was her until, like, several years... Like, literally, like, a couple years ago. I realized that was Keira Knightley. So your simping makes sense. Also, Pirates connects to Lord of the Rings and Star Wars. Oh, in what ways? Definitely tell me. But yes, that's a good point. That's funny. Sorry, I'm behind. Oh, and we had one from Daniel Cook, which I think I missed. Daniel, thank you. I'm sorry that I missed you. I'm sorry. Donated $50 each to 2 of those charities. Oh my goodness, thank you. Daniel, that's awesome. That's amazing. Thank you. You're awesome. Shout out to you. What do you want to see in the next Star Wars films that isn't... Oh, Knights of the Old Republic. I want to see less forced jokes. What do I want to see in the next Star Wars films? Honestly, what do I want? I think I want good characters, and I think that is going to be the biggest challenge that they have to face, you know, the creators and the actors, whatever ends up happening, because this is going to be the first, you know, aside from the anthology films we have now, like Solo and Rogue One, this will be the first branching off from the Skywalker saga that we all know and love dearly, and that's a big challenge. It's like we've had 9 films of, you know, the same kind of character story, or at least the same bloodline with a lot of the same main characters. And now we have to start anew and start fresh and branch off from that. And it's going to be really hard for them, I feel like, I think they definitely have to try especially hard to create good, likable characters that we're going to feel attached to, because we're all coming fresh off of, you know, we love the Skywalker, like, family and bloodline, and now it's like we have to get kind of attached to new characters. And so I think that's the biggest thing that I am curious to see and that I want them to succeed with. I want to see new likable characters that they don't try to force on us or try to make them, you know, especially, you know, crazy special or anything like that. Like, just give us, like, real, relatable, likable characters. I think that's what's going to be the biggest challenge. But I'm hopeful. Okay, sorry, I'm really behind on the chat. Critics exist for any film, even Star Wars. It's never been perfect, but there's no denying it's a really entertaining saga if you disregard the critics and just have fun with it. Yes! Great, that's a great mindset. And that's always what I try to come back to and, like, think about to center myself if I ever get, you know, upset about, you know, the state of the fandom or whatever. It's like, don't worry about what anyone else is thinking. Just feel how you want to feel and take the movies for how you want to take them. And don't listen to the rest of the chatter. And just remind yourself to, like, have fun with them and enjoy them for what they are. Yes, that's such a good mindset. Ooh, I'm taking classes on coding for video games, and I would love to make a Star Wars game. You should do that. And good for you for learning coding, because that I know is difficult, but coding is the future. So power to you. Darth Maul fighting against Nolan's Batman. Now that would be interesting. Donovan, are you playing with me? That Johnny Depp is your cousin? Don't lie to me. I mean, that's very cool if he is. But I'm curious. You don't have to lie. You don't have to play jokes. But if he actually is your cousin, don't let me. I Can't say I've ever met anyone who's cousins with Johnny Depp, so power to you. That is awesome. I offended all the Hayden stans. I'm sorry. I love Hayden. I do. I just wish he made more movies after, like, Star Wars, you know? He made Star Wars, and then he made a few other films, and then he just peaced out, which is his prerogative. He has every right to do. I don't know. I think that's just why I love Orlando Bloom so much. There were so many other things that he was in that I was watching when I was younger, and I just was obsessed. That also fluctuates a lot. Like, depending on if I watch Lord of the Rings movie and I haven't watched Star Wars in a while, then I'm like, yes, Orlando Bloom. But like, if I watch Revenge of the Sith or Attack of the Clones, I'm like, yes, Hayden Christensen. So it just depends who's fresh in my mind, I guess. Ooh, what tribute will you be reacting to next? So, I just filmed today, 80 Edits and the Warleader Productions, posted, sorry, I'm blanking. They did a collaboration, a Clone Wars, modern trailer. They posted that today, and I reacted to that today. I'm gonna try to edit it to get it out tomorrow night, maybe. But I have a lot of other tributes that I reacted to. I reacted to that new one by Crusade 588, which was... I don't want to give away my reaction, but oh my gosh. And I've got some other ones coming up. I finally reacted to Terrastone, who I am ashamed that I have not watched more of his stuff on my channel. Like, literally deeply ashamed that I have been doing reactions for this long and haven't watched any of his stuff, so I've righted that wrong and reacted to some of his stuff this week. So there's a lot that's coming in the pipeline. Nice glasses. Thank you, Colton. How's your night been? My night has been good. Hate to admit this, but we had Taco Bell for dinner, which was great. Okay, so Tom is obsessed with Taco Bell, and I used to, like, frown upon it, and I used to be, like, scared to try it, because, let's face it, Taco Bell, you know, it's not, like, you hear Taco Bell, and you just know it's not, you know, fine dining, you know, stellar A+ cuisine, but I finally tried it, like, this summer, and it changed my life, and now I'm a little bit addicted. And so we had it tonight, and I was looking forward to it all day. So it was good. It was a great evening. Thank you for asking. Oh, yes, Aiden. Definitely watch Lord of the Rings. It is phenomenal. Phenomenal. And I would say, though, you definitely have to watch each movie, like, a couple of times through to fully, like, appreciate them and, like, pick up on everything, I feel like. But definitely watch it. Yes, alright, we got the John Wick stands in here. Yeah, those movies are amazing. Oh my gosh, The Chosen One, making hit me in the feels. Anakin dying is the saddest scene because he was born a slave but got to die a free man. That is a sad scene. I feel like I just associate that scene more with, like, trauma, though. Like, that scene really just shook me to my core when I was a, like, 9-year-old Anakin fan, watching that unfold in just true disbelief. I think I cried. I think I covered my eyes. Like, I was just in total shock and sadness. So I am still shook from that scene. But it is just one of the saddest. Ugh, it's just one of the saddest things ever. George Lucas, just why? Ugh, this is why I just can't watch Revenge of the Sith. I can never watch Revenge of the Sith just casually, just for fun. Can't do it. It hurts too bad. Hurts too bad. I can't. Can't watch that movie without being in pain. I'm glad everyone here loves John Wick. I literally just watched those movies. My older brother showed them to me for the first time, like 2 months ago. And I was like, alright, these are gonna be violent, just violent killing movies, whatever. But there's something about them and they're just so good. I love them. I love them all. I seriously want to make like a video series or something and be like, I'm a non-violent female audience member, so why do I love the John Wick movies so much? Like, I hate violence, but I love John Wick. Why? Like, I want to like make a video like trying to investigate why these movies are so dang good for someone who hates violence. I hate those kinds of movies typically. Like, that is not what I would usually watch. So, I don't know. Ooh, yes, definitely link some Lord of the Rings tributes on the Discord. I feel bad I made that Discord and then I like never check it. I have to be more active on there. And I definitely want to like schedule times when I'm gonna like be on there so I can like interact with you guys, you know? That's like the whole purpose of a Discord, and I've neglected it. I'm sorry to everyone on the Discord. I haven't logged into that in a while. Hey Kat, when you get a chance, definitely check out the Darth Maul Apprentice fan film. It's great. I have seen that, and it is fabulous. And I always get requests to react to that, and I've already seen it, so like it wouldn't be a genuine reaction, but would people still want me to watch it anyway and just like share my thoughts on it, I guess? I don't know, especially because everyone knows I love Darth Maul, so I don't know if people wouldn't mind seeing my not genuine reaction to it. OMG Claire, don't... It's okay. Lord of the Rings, you definitely have to see, but I didn't see any, like, Keanu Reeves movies until this year. I didn't watch The Matrix for the first time until this year. Didn't watch John Wick until the first time until this year, so, like, it's okay. But they will change your life. Keanu Reeves is just something else. There's something about him. He just has this, like, swagger without even trying. He's just so cool. And I think his, like, just on-screen, like, ability is amped up by the fact that he's, like, a genuinely very down-to-earth person in real life. Not that I know him, but from what I have seen, he is a very modest, not materialistic, not normal celebrity at all in his everyday life. Like, he's just a real chill, cool dude who likes to, like, give back to people. So I think that's why it's just so easy to like any of the movies he makes, because he's just an awesome person. Oh yes, Charlie, you're right. Keanu does like 98% of his own stunts, which is incredible, because the choreography in the John Wick films is like absurd. It is so intense. So the fact that the first time I saw those movies, I was like, there's no way that this is, you know, Keanu Reeves. And then I learned that he, like, actually is so involved and does a lot of his stunt work. I was like, how? There's no way. Keanu should be cast as Revan? Yes. He belongs... The Star Wars universe would go from, like... It would skyrocket if Keanu Reeves became a part of it. Aw, Awakened to Nighttime says, Kat, just post whatever you like. Thank you. I appreciate that. Star Wars is usually best when helmed by up-and-coming actors with more support roles given to established actors. I mean, sure, cast Keanu Reeves, but not as Revan, but that's just me. That's a good point. And I feel like that's especially good to note. Like, I just went on that huge tangent about, I guess, like, you know, the characters and likability for, you know, the next era of films that we're going to get. That's definitely going to be a huge, you know, task casting the next era of who's going to be the face of Star Wars as we branch away from the Skywalker saga. And I really hope that they, like, pick people who are, like, gonna be, like, fans. like gonna be interactive and gonna be like gonna own it, you know, and be like, yes, I am in the Star Wars fandom and I'm so proud and I like love this and I want to go to you know, Star Wars cons and go to celebrations and like be involved with the fans because I love this and I'm geeking out over Star Wars and I love this. Not that they have to be like a super fan. I don't know, but I feel like it's just, I say this because I feel like there are Star Wars actors who just kind of cash in and never talk about it again. And if anything, they're like excited to get away from it. I'm not going to name names, but then there's people like John Boyega who like, he has his thoughts, sure, and he's very vocal about, you know, his thoughts about the movies or whatever, but he still like, he plays Battlefront 2, like he goes in and he like plays as himself as fan, like he's definitely still like a fan. He tweets like memes all the time on Twitter, like he's very much a part of and interactive with the Star Wars community, and I love that about him. And so that's what I hope happens. Like I hope that they cast people that are gonna embrace it and be like, yes, we want to interact with the fans and we want to make this next generation of films like awesome, and we want to like be a part of Star Wars and not just be an actor doing a job and getting a paycheck and then piecing out and then never, you know, acknowledging it again, because Star Wars is just too iconic for that. Like, how can you be in a Star Wars movie and not like want to just get so enveloped in it? Oh my god, I'm going on a tangent. I'm sorry. That's my thoughts. Yes. So, but I mean, you know, the best actor might not necessarily be, you know, the biggest fan. So it, you know, there's trade-offs, but those are my thoughts. I just think it's so much more fun when the actors, like Mark Hamill is so interactive on Twitter with his fans. It's awesome. Like the actors who are proud, or like Sam Witwer, like interacts all the time with fans. Like it's the Ashley Eckstein. Like there's so many people who you can tell like totally love it and own it. And then there's people you can tell that they want no part of being within Star Wars. And it's like, well, Star Wars is just so much more than just a job. Like, it's so much more than just, like, an acting gig, I feel like. I don't know. This is just because I would die if I ever were to get cast in an actual Star Wars movie, and I would literally be able to die happy. So, this is why I'm going on this rant. Okay, I'm sorry. I'm getting back to the chat. I'm going on... Oh, so many rants. I'm so behind on the chat. Okay. I saw a funny one, though. Somebody just said, want to see bad acting. Watch the Avatar The Last Airbender live action. And yes, that is so true. Oh, that movie. I can't stand it. Oh, Daniel, I'm so sorry. Okay, I just went on my rants and I've missed, like, all your chats. I've always thought a compelling villain is important. I want to see a villain that can steal someone's force energy, cutting them off from the force. Yo. Speaking of Avatar, that's like a Ty Lee who can stop someone's like bending abilities. That's pretty neat. Daniel, that's very creative, and I'm really sorry that I missed that. I'm sorry that you like chatted this like 10 minutes ago probably, and I missed it. I'm so sorry. Guys, I'm literally so sorry I'm behind on the chat. Okay. My first live stream. Yay, welcome. Thank you for being here. Claire, okay, your friend has never seen Star Wars. She thinks they're long and boring. They're not that long. They can handle it, and they are not boring. I think they're maybe boring to people who, like, aren't into this kind of geeky fantasy stuff, but, like... My main friend group hates Star Wars, which is sad and leaves an empty space. But thankfully, YouTube has people like you to fill that space. I am so sorry that your friends are not Star Wars fans. I'm so sorry. There is no live action movie in Bossing Say. Ah, that's hilarious. I'm like one of the only girls who likes Star Wars in my whole grade. Embrace it. Be proud of it. Do not be ashamed. You own that. Don't worry. You're going to go to college and meet cultured people who've seen Star Wars. Kat, what Star Wars series are you excited about? Ooh, The Mandalorian, yes. Super excited for Kenobi. And really excited for the Cassian Andor series, mainly because K2SO is like one of my favorite characters of all time. So I'm super stoked to see more of him. I think we should get more anthology films instead of main episode films. I do love the anthology films, and I think Rogue One is one of the best things that Disney has pumped out. Amazing film. We definitely need more like it. Ooh, whose lightsaber hilt do I like the most? Probably Darth Maul's. Gotta say. Best wishes from Poland. Oh my god, that's so cool that you're here. Also, it's very, very early in the morning for you, though. Thank you for being here. Would I watch a Darth Maul show? Of course. Star Wars Story says, hey, Kat, I just donated to the Red Cross. Thank you. That's awesome. Thank you. I'm glad to hear that. That is awesome. Thank you. Have you ever watched the Amazing Spider-Man movies? Okay, so I have not. I have watched the Tobey Maguire ones and the Tom Holland ones, but I kind of bypassed the Andrew Garfield ones because there's how many Spider-Mans do we need? How many, what was the difference between, the Andrew Garfield ones and the Tobey Maguire ones? Tobey Maguire is also just my favorite Spider-Man. Also because, so Tobey Maguire, I feel like totally perfectly embodies Peter Parker's, at least what he's supposed to be. This kind of, nerdy, goes under the radar guy who wouldn't suspect to be the main hero. He's perfect for that. I feel like Tobey Maguire is the perfect Spider-Man and the perfect Peter Parker. Andrew Garfield and Tom Holland I feel like are too pretty to play this nerdy guy that everyone bullies. Tom Holland gets bullied so much, his character in the Spider-Man movies now, and I'm just this is so unbelievable. Who would bully Tom Holland? I'm sorry. If Tom Holland went to my high school, no one would be hating on him. Okay, sorry. Okay. I'm trying to whiz through the chat here because I am so behind, and I have been neglecting the chat all night. Sorry. They should make a Padme spin-off movie? Yes. Would love to see that. She deserves it. Something like all the content we got from her in Clone Wars. She's a boss in the Clone Wars. I want to see in the next Star Wars movie is the Great Sith Empire versus the Old Republic. Oh yes, that would be cool. Can't wait for season 2 of Mando. Yes, it's gonna be awesome. Can't wait for the trailer that we're getting at the end of this month. Honestly, I want anything with more Padme content. She politically represents the best of any politician in Star Wars. That's so true. I wish there was more Padme content. I hate that she just dies and then there's never... I mean, there's mention of her in, the books and comics and stuff, but, I don't know. She's such an amazing character and then she just dies and then there's never any mention of her ever again. I wish there was some sort of allusion to her or even just the mention of her name in, the original trilogy or the sequel trilogy or something. Kat should play Padme in a spin-off show or movie. Y'all know I would have a heart attack if that happened. I would die of happiness. That'd be amazing. I'm glad everyone ships more Padme content. Yes. She deserves it. She's a boss. I love coding. I've made so many games. Oh my gosh, good for you guys. We've got smart people here. Coding is hard. So shout out to those of you who have the patience for it because I know that it is it is difficult. Oh, Shadow XD. After the stream, I'm going to rewatch all your videos. Thank you so much. That means a lot. I appreciate that. I've never had Taco Bell in my entire life. I'm 23 years old and I didn't have it until now, so I feel that. But it really is life-changing. I hate it. Tom has ruined me. I hate that I'm addicted to it. Yeah, don't let me hype it up. You guys can survive without Taco Bell. I'm sure you can definitely live your life and never try Taco Bell, and you'd probably honestly be better off. The only reason I like Taco Bell is, because I'm vegetarian, so a lot of, drive-through, takeout, fast food options are, McDonald's, Burger King, Wendy's, Chick-fil-A, which I don't support anyway, but a lot of those options are not vegetarian-friendly. Taco Bell is one of the only ones that is. So it's also a reason why we've kind of resorted to it. Lord of the Rings is amazing. Heck yes. Did I play The Last of Us 2? I played through the first one and then I watched Tom play through the second one. I have mixed feelings about it. I'm not great with technology, but in my spare time I've been writing my own Star Wars fanfiction. Good for you! Oh, that's a good idea. That's awesome. OMG, if people want to send me like little like snippets of their fan fictions or something for this like the 10K stream I want to do, oh, I should have thought about that. That would be really cool if people want to send me like a little paragraph or page or something. Consider it. If you guys have written a fan fiction or something, that would be cool if you shared like a snippet for the 10K subscriber appreciation stream. Theatrical or extended versions of Lord of the Rings. Truthfully, I don't think I've watched any of the extended versions because the extended versions are like 3.5 hours long, right? But I need to do that at some point. Oh, Pirate Jedi, good night. I'm sorry I missed your goodbye. Thanks for being here. I've never played The Last of Us. It has an amazing storyline. And I'm pretty sure it's won awards for like how incredible of a story it is. It's truly phenomenal. And that's coming from like I would not consider myself much of a gamer. I love to play games, but I'm not skilled. And like I need my boyfriend's help to get me through like a campaign on a video game. Like I needed his help to get me through like Last of Us. Like I play it for the story. So as someone who genuinely needs help getting through a game because I am just that terrible, I still loved it so much. So yeah, definitely give it a try. Ooh, they're making a new Batman game. LOL Cat is so good at losing super chats. I'm so sorry. I am so sorry, Daniel. I apologize. The John Wick movies are gotta be rated R. They are very graphic, very violent. It's why John Wick kills. That's why people like it. They killed his dog and took his car, and so he went after all of them. That's true. You don't mess with someone's dog, and I think that's why we all love them. It's just like, because as soon as they get his dog, you're just like, he needs to take them out. He needs to take them out. Yeah, Discord more active for us. Okay, I'm sorry. I definitely will try to be more active on there. But I'm glad to hear this. Knight of the Force says your Discord group is amazing. The people are ace. Shout out to the Discord group. Oh my gosh, I'm glad. I hope you guys have fun on there even when I neglect it and forget about it. I'm so sorry. I have to work on it. And I do really want to like schedule times where I will like be like, hey guys, gonna be on Discord tonight. Let's hang out. Like for nights that I want to like interact but not necessarily stream. The Discord server is so peaceful. I'm glad. I didn't hire, but I appointed a lot of moderators. So I'm hoping that they're keeping things tame, keeping things flowing. Discord gang, rise up. Star Wars or Marvel? Definitely Star Wars. LOL, well, good motivation to empathize with John Wick. Some fool takes your pet and your car. What do you think would happen? That is true. I think that's one of the reasons why those films are so amazing, because not only one is Keanu Reeves just inherently awesome, but two, you're immediately on his side after they get the dog. Daniel Cook, thank you for your super chat. I'm sorry, though, that you had to chat twice for me to notice your other one. I apologize. I'm so sorry. Thank you. Keanu Reeves is just such a good, genuine dude. Agreed. Keanu has a good reputation. What about Bill and Ted? I have not seen Bill and Ted, but I've got to do it because I'm definitely on a Keanu Reeves kick now. Ooh, I'm kind of thinking of either making a Boba Fett or a Darth Maul game. Do it. But you know what my vote would be. Darth Maul. Oh my god, guys, I'm so behind. I'm sorry I'm behind in the chat. Okay, I'm catching up. Sorry, I'm gonna just like fly through. Oh god, I'm so sorry. Oh no, okay. Alright, here we go. Oh my god, we have... okay. I'm so sorry, okay. Okay, the chat is a lot more active than I thought it would be tonight, guys. I'm so sorry. Where are we? Okay. She will get there eventually. Yes, I'm trying. Thank you. Love to... Blah, blah, blah. Reeves should play the next Immortal and Highlander. I think Keanu Reeves can play whoever he wants. Let's trash talk the Airbender film. Oh, gosh. Oh, let's do that after I catch up on the chat. Kat, you should be in the new Star Wars movies. That would be my dream. I would absolutely love that. Kat, you should audition for Mitra Surik for the Knights of the Old Republic 2 movie. If they open auditions to the public, I would love that. You guys know, if I were in an actual Star Wars movie, I would die. Alright, I have to catch up on Super Chats. I'm really behind. Hold on. Okay. You like the John Wick films probably because, like, Anakin, he's a tragic character. Somewhat, I mean, his wife's dead. They killed his puppy. He gets revenge. He's basically a less whiny Anakin. This is true. He is a really sad character. But he's also just a savage. I still have my original copies of the Knights of the Old Republic. I think... Okay, guys, confirm this for me. I recently heard that there's Knights of the Old Republic available for iPad. Let me know if that's true, and let me know if you've played it and if it's worth it, because I think I need to do it. I need to go home and hijack my dad's iPad for a hot minute and play that. My favorite character is Darth Revan. I'm 100% Dark Side Blood. Rock on. Me too. Sam Witwer has a Twitch channel, and I love it. Yeah, he's so interactive. It's awesome. John Boyega said that Anakin would totally beat Rey in a fight. That's why he's the best. He actually shares his real, genuine thoughts rather than what Disney tells him to say. That is true. He cannot be contained, which is awesome. I love it. We should all campaign to get Kat in Star Wars. I would love that. Daniel Cook, I'm so sorry. You've super chatted me like 5 times. To get me to check your previous chat. I'm really sorry. The super chats always stay bold, so like I can always see them. They don't go anywhere, but it just sometimes takes me a while to get to them, so I am truly deeply sorry. Ooh, I want a Cad Bane series, live action or animated. That would be sweet. That would be very cool. Force vampires would be really cool. They feed on Jedi and die out between Old and High Republic. Whoa, that's an interesting way to put it. Force vampire. All right, we're finally at JLo's other super chat. Thank you, JLo. I appreciate it. This is like your second one. Thank you. Would you ever consider playing Leia in a Star Wars fan film? Just curious. I would play anyone, anything. You could make me literally a rock in the background in a Star Wars fan film, and I would do it. But Leia especially, that would be sweet. I've got to say, I don't think I look like... I personally still don't think I look like Padme at all, but if I were to play either Padme or Leia, I definitely don't think I look like Princess Leia. I think I'd pass a lot better. I could pass a lot better for Padme, and even then I don't think I look like her, so... But I would love to play anyone. Solo is underrated as well. Heck yeah, it is. I really hope that Solo becomes like the trilogy that it is alleged to be. I love K2SO. I made K2SO brownies. Like, you decorated them? That is so cool. Hashtag Vaderkin. Oh my god, that's so funny. Yes, you've started a trend. Andrew Garfield was a good Spider-Man. He was just dealt a bad hand by Sony. But you should watch them if you ever get the chance. Okay, here's the thing. I think I also... The scene... Like, you know how sometimes just random movie clips pop up on your YouTube and you just can't resist? You just watch them? Because you're kind of like, I know I'm never going to watch the movie anyway, but the scene must be popular, so let me just watch it. Is that just me? Anyway, I saw the end scene in which something bad happens to Emma Stone's character in those movies. And so I kind of know what her fate is, because that scene, for some reason, just showed up on my YouTube feed one day, and I just watched it, because I'm an idiot. But it's apparently also like one of the saddest scenes in movie history, and I don't know. So yeah, so I kind of maybe ruined those movies for me. I don't know. Oh, speaking of, Emma Stone was the best part in those movies. Speaking of, yes, she's another actress that I love. I love Emma Stone. Tobey is the perfect Spider-Man. I absolutely agree. Yes. Garfield's Spider-Man is a little too cool. Yeah, like Andrew Garfield and Tom Holland are like gorgeous men. Like, it's not, there's no way I'm going to believe that they were supposed to be bullied in high school as Peter Parker, you know? Haha, everyone would be trying to date Tom Holland. Exactly. Like, you're trying to tell me that he gets bullied and picked on and never had a girlfriend before Zendaya? Yep, Spider-Man was Stan Lee's baby. He based his late wife off of NJ. Oh, I did not know that. Even though the first Spider-Man film is my favorite, Tom Holland is Spider-Man to me. He is good as both Peter and Spidey. Yes. Yeah, I think Spider-Man, I think Tom Holland is like an awesome, he plays a great Spider-Man, like Spidey. You know, like that, like a teenager who just has harnessed these awesome powers and he gets to join the Avengers. Like, he plays a great, like, Avengers fangirl, but it's so hard to picture it, to believe him as, like, Peter Parker getting bullied and he's, like, nerdy or whatever. I don't know. If I had to recast Spider-Man, who would play him? Ooh, Finn Wolfhard from Stranger Things, and it would be a good... Ooh, that's good. And you know, he's actually, like, the age range. Let's normalize casting actual teenagers to play teenage parts rather than, like, 25-year-olds. No shade to, like, 20-somethings who play teenagers. But I think it would be cooler to just see an actual, like, age-appropriate kid who's actually in high school play a high school character, you know? I didn't particularly care for Padme's portrayal in episode 3. Thank goodness for the Clone Wars. I am with you, Thomas Kelly. It's the one reason why Attack of the Clones is my favorite and not Revenge of the Sith, is because Padme has like 1 second of screen time in that movie. So the sun is rising for you. Oh my goodness, Night of the Force. You must be in the UK, correct? Or somewhere in Europe. Can't wait for the Bad Batch series. More Rex and Cody. Oh yes. Hopefully. Midnight has arrived for you, Shadow XD. Yeah, it's 1:25 for me. But you know what? I have a sudden kick of energy. So, I mean, we'll see how long I can keep this going for. My goal was to make it to 2. And you know what? I was feeling tired earlier, but now that I'm trying to, like, breeze through the chat, I am, like, revved up again. How do we best send you things? You can send something to me via Instagram, depending on what it is. And I believe if you go to my Instagram, there's also an email link there as well. Oh, yes, guys. Oh, I love this. Okay, yes, I definitely think that'd be so cool if people sent some, like, fan fiction in, for the 10K subscriber special thing. That's such a good idea. And even if I don't, like, read it out loud on the channel, I would love to just read it myself, and maybe, like, reply to you. Not that I'm, like, a good writer or anything, or my opinion would be valid in any way, but I would just love to read your guys' stuff. I think that's so cool. Yes, definitely. You can send me, your fan fictions to the Gmail that I posted in the video that I just posted about the 10K live stream announcement, darthpadme2@gmail.com. Yeah, oh my gosh, yes, guys, I love this. I love this idea. What a brilliant idea. See, this is exactly what I wanted. I wanted people to, like, you could be working on anything. It doesn't matter. It doesn't have to be, like, a full-blown professional edit or whatever. Like, it can be anything that you want. Artwork, fan fiction, poetry. I think T-Money, you have definitely sent me something before for me to check out. So definitely resend it to me to that Gmail, because I know that you've done something correct. I've not checked that email actually today. Frankly, because I was nervous that I was gonna have, like, 1 email, and I was like, oh no. Like, I'm going both ways. I'm anticipating that I'm either gonna get, like, a lot of emails from people, or, like, 5 people are gonna send me things. So I haven't checked it yet, just out of fear of what's gonna be there when I do check it. Should I get Jedi Fallen Order? Yes, you should, Claire. It is an awesome, awesome game. And even if you decide not to get it, though, you could definitely watch people's gameplay on YouTube by now. Fallen Order is great. Fallen Order is amazing. Oh, yes. Games with stories are so good. They are the best ones. And with likable characters. Cal Kestis is a great character. Alright, we're getting there. We're getting there. Guys, I'm so sorry. I've never been this behind on the chat. Oh, gosh. I thought I was doing well. Okay, I'm back. Oh, no. Okay. Alright, here we go. Here we go. Alright, we're getting there. Second Sister's one of the best villains created since Disney bought Star Wars. Oh, yes. Alrighty. Top three favorite Star Wars characters. Darth Maul, Qui-Gon Jinn, and then maybe Ahsoka Tano. Have you seen The Matrix? I've seen the first one, and I've seen the second one. And I watched both of them with my brother, who was the one who introduced me to them. Same brother who introduced me to the John Wick movies. We watched the first two, and then he was like, we don't even have to bother with the third because it's not that good. So I have to like rewatch the first one and second one now because it's been so long since I've seen the two of them that I wouldn't even remember anything that was happening in order to watch the third properly. Okay. Daniel Cook, thank you again for the super chat. You've donated like so much this time. I appreciate it so much, but you really don't have to donate so much. I thank you though. Chick-fil-A and their misogynistic policies equals bad. Yes. Guys, don't support Chick-fil-A. Again, you don't have to listen to me. Don't let me tell you what to do. But there's so many better places you could spend your money. Just don't. Just don't support Chick-fil-A. Just don't do it. Again, don't have to take my word. Do your own research. Support who you want to. But yeah, I am no fan of Chick-fil-A. And Charlie, thank you for your super chat. Oh, you're the man. Oh, after this cat, I'm donating to Red Cross. Oh, shout out to you, Charlie. Thank you. But on topics of one of the funniest memories, I have no help from your gaming highlight. Yo, yes. I don't want to spoil anything in here for anyone who hasn't played Fallen Order. But yeah, yo, I watch that all the time. Sometimes I go back and watch that, my reaction to that, just so I can see the fear in my eyes in that scene when that pops up. Oh, Dirt Overlord, you deserve to be an actual Star Wars movie. That's my dream. That would be a dream come true. Claire says, okay, wait, yes, Knights of the Old Republic is on mobile. Oh my gosh, wait. Guys, I should probably film a gameplay of that, shouldn't I? Claire says, OMG, I have an iPad. I'm downloading it right now. That's hilarious. Yes. Oh my gosh. Phew. Okay. It is on the Google App Store, but you have to pay. That's all right. I'll do it. It's worth it. Especially because I missed out. I didn't play it when I was younger. Not sure what I was doing with my time, but I feel like I've missed out because I'm not in the Knights of the Old Republic club, so I have to compensate for it now. Would I ever watch the Alien films, Blade Runner, and the original Predator? I've heard Blade Runner is like one of the best movies. I have never seen any of the Aliens because I don't like scary movies, and I know that there's like a scene of an alien kind of coming out of a human's body, right? I don't know. There's like something in there that's gross and spooky. I feel like though I need to watch them just because they're legendary, and just so I can say that I'm like every other human being have seen them. And Sam Witwer is immortal. He's almost 50. Yo, he is immortal. He does not age. Good for him. Oh, we have another super chat from Aiden. Thank you, Aiden, so much. This stream has been so great. You're amazing. Thank you, Aiden. You're the best. I donated to Red Cross, by the way. Made sure to do that before logging off. Oh, Aiden, thank you. I hope you're able to get some sleep, by the way, too. I hope you're able to get some much-needed shut-eye. You deserve it. You don't have to look like Natalie to look like Padme, if that makes sense. I think you look like Padme. I see what you're saying. I know what you're saying. Thank you. I appreciate that. Just like we discussed with Padme, I think Finn needs his own film. He deserves one. Finn deserves so much more. Yes, I agree. He could definitely have his own movie of some sort. There was just so much untapped potential with his character. Back to the topic. Yes, I agree. They always have adults play teenagers. Yes, it's happening, and it's happening like so much more. Like, okay, Euphoria. I didn't even watch that show. The HBO series with Zendaya. But literally every actor in that show is like 24, 25 years old. It's like, you walk into a high school, no one looks like that when they are 15, 16. You mean to tell me that these 26-year-old people are playing like teenagers? No, I'm sorry. I don't know. Nobody was looking like that when I was in high school, I feel like. So ooh, T-Money, thanks for showing your friend my Attack of the Clones is underrated video. Yeah, that video has been getting a lot more like traffic all of a sudden for some reason. But I love it. I love that people like always comment on that video like, you're so right. Like, yes, I love like meeting other people who love Attack of the Clones. I'm like, yes. Power to Attack of the Clones. Ooh, I'm working on some pictures. Can't wait for the 10K stream. I'm glad. I hope you guys are excited about that. Is that like a good celebratory thing for 10K? I don't know. I feel like I just wanted to do something to give back to you guys, but I don't really have anything to do to, like a giveaway. And I also feel like giveaways are not the best way to like give back to your subscriber base as like a whole. I don't know. So I don't know. I just hope you guys are like even as I'm really excited about it because I get people sending me things like a lot on Instagram or email, and people are like, just if you feel free to check it out, and I am always just like I want to like watch all your guys' stuff and like feature it somehow. So I don't know. I hope this is the 10K subscriber appreciation stream will be even slightly doing the job in terms of giving back to you guys. Claire says, I'm definitely going to send you my fan fiction. How much should we send you? However much you want. I would say anything more than a page, I might not be able to like read the whole thing. I mean, you can send me however much you want and, specify like, feel free to read this part on the stream, or feel free to read from whatever on the stream. If I do end up reading some of it for the stream, but also just send me whatever, and I would love to like just read it, Carter says, hey, love your videos, and we talked real quick on Insta. Awesome. I'm glad you like the videos. T-Money, I've only seen the first Matrix, and my friend told me not to watch the others. Yeah, the first one is definitely the best. The second one's not horrible, though. Oh, the best Spider-Man is not from the movies. It's in the PS4 game. Yes, this is what I've heard. And they're making the Miles Morales one, though, right? But he's not from the PS4 game. He's from Into the Spider-Verse, correct? Which I also have to see. I'm terrible because I've heard that Into the Spider-Verse is amazing, and I just haven't watched it. I'm awful. I know. Oh yes, Charlie, please send in something for the 10K stream. I just want to show everyone how much of a ninja you are, like how savage you are with your training. Have I seen the Twilight movies or read the books? I read the books when I was in like 5th grade. And I was so obsessed with Edward Cullen and Robert Pattinson. And the Twilight movies are admittedly my guilty pleasure. Like, my friends and I used to go and see them in middle school. They are, like, the most cringe movies now, though. But, like, Twilight was just revolutionary for its time, And I can totally feel that my crush on Robert Pattinson is about to come back with a force because he's playing the Batman now, and I just know that my crush on him is about to be resuscitated. Oh my gosh, yes, I'm so glad so many people are gonna like send their like stories and fan fictions. Yes, I love this. I just also want to say, if I don't like reply to you immediately, or don't take it personally if I like happen to have an influx of emails and I don't get back to you or immediately or at all. Like, it might not be possible for me to physically respond to everyone, but just know that I appreciate whatever you send me, and I will do my best to like watch and give you guys responses. Oof, my throat is getting dry. I'm sorry if my 1:40 a.m. voice is kicking in. Apologies. JLo, your hair looks extra lovely tonight. You must condition it with bantha milk. Thank you. I appreciate that. And Carter, I am not single. I apologize. Tom and I have been together for 5.5 years. So, sorry. If I were to make a Darth Maul game, I hope that I could get Sam Witwer to voice Maul. That would be awesome. I mean, really, no one can compare. My daughter and I used to play Knights of the Old Republic online back when she was in college, all the way across the country. That's so sweet. Aw, bonding time. That's really nice, Thomas. Aw. That's gotta be fun. Getting to play, like, the Star Wars games you love with your kids. We got on the topic of Stranger Things, which I have not watched. But I feel like I've already seen so many spoilers for it. I don't know. What you're doing for the 10K stream is absolutely, at least in my opinion, I was so excited when I saw you were doing this. Oh, I'm glad. I have the... Oh, I lost the stream, the chat. Oh, sorry. I have the old Knights of the Republic games from 2003, and I played the first one through halfway. Then one day my computer decided not to support the game requirements. Nicholas, I'm so sorry. That is so sad. Would you be willing to clip some of your reactions for the live stream for individual videos? Oh, excuse me, my throat. Okay. That was my original idea. I wanted you guys to like send me your stuff, and then I would pick and make and edit an individual video for every single thing that I reacted to. However, that would take me so long. And I wouldn't be able to watch near as much of your guys' stuff because editing, like, just the filming a reaction, then editing, and filming a reaction and editing, like, it would take way longer than if I were to just sit down for 5 hours, do a stream, and, you know, pull things up on my computer, not have to edit a reaction at all, and just move on. So that's the only reason I won't be filming separate videos at all for people's submissions. And I also think that if I were to do that for one person, then I'd have to do that for everyone, to be fair. And for the sake of getting through as much of your guys' stuff as possible, like, I will really feel bad if people send me something and I can't watch it on the stream. Heck, maybe I'll even turn it into 2 streams, depending on how much stuff people send me, because I really don't want people to feel left out if they're brave enough to send me something, or, like, kind enough to send in a submission. So I really want to try to incorporate as many people as possible. And so that's the only reason I'm not going to be... I don't think I'm going to do any edited videos. Just going to try to crank it out on live in order to get through as many as possible. Have I seen the CG Planet of the Apes films? Those would be right up your alley. Amazing and emotional films. I've seen the original ones. I love the original Planet of the Apes movies. I think they're incredible. But I have also seen the ones with, like, Dave Franco. Like the latest ones with, what's his name? Oh my god. Oh, I'm so ashamed I can't think of his name right now. The same actor who played Snoke and Smeagol. I am terrible for not remembering his name, but he plays, like, Caesar in those ones, right? Claire, oh my gosh, yes, I'm feeling a deep connection. We must have definitely, both been Edward Cullen fans. I can totally feel it. My love for him is about to come back in full force when he plays the Batman. I'm so excited for those movies. And I also love, what is his name? Colin Farrell. I love Colin Farrell. I think he's going to be so awesome as Penguin. Oh my god, I just love the casting for those movies. And Zoe Kravitz as, is she the Catwoman? Catwoman? Is she? Yes, I think. She's awesome. Literally, the casting is amazing. I am so excited whenever we get that movie. Keldon Fox, I'm new to your channel. Hello, what's up? Thank you for being here. Oh my gosh, Pattinson was a Hufflepuff. Yo, Cedric Diggory. Let's talk about that. My actual first crush. Oh, I loved him. Oh my god, I loved him. When he made his one movie cameo in Harry Potter and the Goblet of Fire. I was obsessed with him. Speaking of fictional deaths I will never get over. Andy Serkis, that's who it is. Thank you, Sal. I am shameful for not remembering that. Oh my gosh, Tara Stone, what's up? Hello. Sorry, guys. I'm behind. I am very behind on this chat. Okay. What is my favorite lightsaber fight? I love... I think my favorite is Yoda v. Palpy. Oh, I just love that one so much. And when, in Revenge of the Sith, and when Duel of the Fates starts playing, oh, I love that. That's like one of my favorite scenes in all of Star Wars in general. Sorry, I'm zoning out here in the chat. I hope everyone's having a good time. Is everyone starting to get tired? I might end this at like 2-ish, maybe. We will see. Delete account says you need to watch Stranger Things. It has great character development, amazing soundtrack, heartwarming and sad moments, and scary monsters. You name it. Sounds like it covers all the bases. When will the 10K stream happen? That is to be determined. Thinking sometime late August, probably. If the deadline is the 20th, that'll give me time, because admittedly, like, I unfortunately will probably have to go through and look at everyone's submissions just to, like, pre-screen it to make sure that I don't, like, in the event that someone sends me something that is potentially inappropriate and not fitting for this channel, I don't want to just, like, open an email for the first time and then watch it live on stream and have it be something not good. You know what I'm saying? So I want to go through beforehand, see what I've got, check the inventory, see what you guys have sent me, and try to watch things before. So that might take me a little bit of time. So I will let you guys know, like, definitely in advance. I know I usually... I try to give you guys more warning, but the past few streams, I've only given you guys like a couple days notice, I feel like. But for that stream, I will definitely give you a little more notice. Or I will try to. What's that round blue thing reflecting on your glasses? It's probably my lamp, which is round. And since they're like blue light reflective, they like flash off light. So sorry if that's bothering you. Oh, Jordan Davis says, hi there. I like your Kylo Ren and Darth Vader tribute reactions. Thanks. Thank you. I love watching tributes that mash up and just totally show the awesome parallels between Kylo Ren and Vader. Those are becoming some of my like favorite tributes. I'm sorry, I keep losing the chat. Oh god, oh god, oh god. I'm very behind. Okay. Watching the Twilight films with the riff tracks commentary is just the best. Oh, I lost it. Where did it go? Oh, I lost it. Oh, same with the Star Wars prequel films. Sorry. I just lost that chat. Will Colin wear a fat suit for Penguin? I don't think so. I feel like I read something that he was maybe just trying to bulk up a little bit and that he's only going to have a few facial prosthetics. We will see. Don't take my word for that, though. Claire, we literally have all of the same childhood crushes. This is amazing. So excited for Mandalorian Season 2, Tara Stone. I literally cannot wait. There's all of the rumors, though. There's so much rumored for this season that it's like, what's going to be true? I don't know. I'm really curious to see the teaser that's coming out in August. Well, it is August now. Oh, sheesh. The end of this month. Duel of the Fates is such an awesome soundtrack. Makes everything better. Yes. I agree. Oh, sorry. I just, slammed on the mic. That probably didn't sound good. Oh, I'm glad you guys are having a good time. Thank you to everyone who's donated, and also to those of you who've checked out the links that I provided in the description. Wait, Tara Stone, you're from Australia? Oh my gosh, so you're really in the future. You are, so in the future? Ah, that's so crazy. Oh my gosh. I did not know that you were Australian. Jealous. I had a chat, sorry, from Star Wars Story. Kat Aiden's birthday is legit the day before the deadline. Oh, if I had known that I would have made it the day of the day of the deadline. That's awesome. Oh, that's so funny. We were one day off. More late night chats with Catherine. Catherine, do you guys like this? I think this definitely hasn't been my best stream just because I've been low energy than high energy and getting distracted and going on more tangents than usual. But I'm having fun and I feel like we're getting a different crowd than my other streams since I usually stream at the same time. Every time I stream I do a lot of the same schedule, so I feel like we have a unique crowd tonight. This definitely won't be my only Night Owl stream. I definitely want to do more of these. So if you guys like this, let me know. Oh, you look so lovely in spectacles. Thank you. I appreciate that. What is my favorite horror movie? I am not a horror movie fan at all. I hate scary movies. I would have to say my favorite ones, though. The Shining, I love. The Shining, I can tolerate. That's not so much horror as, like, psychological terror, I feel like. And I also love Poltergeist. I like the older films, I guess, because they're less scary with the outdated technology. Also because Poltergeist... See, The Shining, I guess, could happen. But, like, Poltergeist, obviously, I don't think. I mean, maybe. I don't want to... I guess I shouldn't jinx myself. But yes, I can only watch horror movies that, like, couldn't be real. Or, like, I don't know. The ones that are... that could potentially happen, you know, with, like, killers or, like, with Jason or Saw or whatever, like Chainsaw Massacre, or, like, stuff that could be based on a true story or that has actually happened or could happen to anyone, like, that is where I draw the line. That is true terror. Anyone see Midsummer? Ruined me. That movie. I love Florence Pugh, but oh my god. That movie is something else. Hey Kat, thought I'd stop by. This is a fun little stream after I finish my bio course for the summer. Oh, congratulations, EM! That's awesome. Good for you. Bio is... I'd say bio is fun. That's hard work, though. Ah, sorry, the chat. My favorite Clone Wars arc, definitely anything with my man's Darth Maul. Love him. Love when he comes back, gets his legs back, and he's ready to go. It's been a great stream. Oh, I'm glad. Lots of talks about your crushes. Yeah, I kind of simped a lot in this stream. Sorry about that. I like talking about Robert Pattinson. Me too. Catherine, I think you need to stop thinking that you look bad in your videos. When you react, you look good. Plus, everyone loves an honest reaction. Okay, so here's the thing. In a lot of the reactions where I cry, I have such an ugly cry face. And that's not necessarily me crying as much as just, like, tearing up. But, like, when I do cry full-blown... And I guess the closest I've ever come to it was when I watched the War Leader Productions Ahsoka Tano, I Am No Jedi. When I watched that, I literally... That was the closest I've come to full-blown crying. And, like, when I full-blown cry, I have such an ugly cry. Such an ugly cry. My face, like, gets, like, scrunched up. Like, something crazy happens to, like, my nose. Like, I just look... terrible. And so whenever I go back and watch my reactions where I'm like on the verge of tears and like holding it in, I just think I look so strange. And then when I get comments from people like, stop ugly fake crying, I'm like, oh my god, I swear it's not fake. I know I have an ugly cry face, but it is not fake. This is fun as long as it does not drain you. I'm feeling good. I started off, like I said at the beginning of the stream, all this week, have been, like, tired at, like, 10 o'clock. It would be, like, 10 o'clock at night, and I'd be getting exhausted and ready for bed, and I'd be like, this is not good. I have to start preparing for my Night Owl stream. And so, but tonight I'm feeling okay. But it was literally like 10 o'clock and Tom and I were like, oh my god, we have 2 hours left. And I was literally setting up for the stream, like yawning, tired, exhausted. Like, we'll see how long I can make this thing last for. And Tom was like, I'm leaving. I'm going to bed. The night owls shall rise. Yes. I have not seen the 4-hour Revenge of the Sith edit with the final Clone Wars arc edited, but I do need to watch that. Dang it, I made a mental note to watch that, and I haven't done it yet. Shadow XD, I'm gonna go, Kat. I've been here since before the stream. You were here very early, Shadow XD. Shout out to you. And at the end, and my eyes are getting heavy before I leave, I would donate to the charities. Oh, and you're an amazing person. I love your channel. You're an amazing person, Shadow XD. Thank you. Thank you for being here, and thank you for being in the early gang. I feel like you're always in the early gang. So shout out to you. I'm so glad you could be here. Definitely go get some sleep. Yes, I want to make it known. I don't want anyone to suffer sleep deprivation from this. If you are tired, you can peace out. I will not take it personally. Go ahead. I will probably peace out soon. It's 1:57. We can maybe go to like 2:15. This stream has been great. I hope you do more. Really provides some much needed entertainment because I'd probably just be lying awake until morning when I can actually get ready. I'm really glad to hear that. And I'm glad when anyone says my streams are entertaining because I get down on myself a lot sometimes and I feel like my streams are just like boring. Because I just like follow the chat. I don't know, like I don't stream a game or myself doing anything. I literally just like go on tangents and don't even follow the chat sometimes. So thank you if you find it even remotely entertaining. I am glad. Tara Stone says, a lot of people don't think I live in Australia, but it's pretty good over here. Love the beaches. I am so jealous. So Australia, though, right now, it's like winter time for you, correct? Like, our seasons are swapped. So when the United States is in summertime, you guys are, like, in winter? But also, like, what is your definition of winter? Like, do you get snow there? No, in the southern hemisphere? Or, like, what is the coldest that it gets? I'm very curious. Oh, sorry, I lost the chat. Oh no, I've really lost the chat. Where are we? Where are we? Where are we? Oh my god, I'm so sorry. Okay, I hate horror movies too. Me too. Oh, I love that we're all sharing our celeb crushes. Yes, guys, let's go. You guys have good taste. Have I seen Dr. Sleep? No, and I need to. Was it good? See, the trailer looked not like what I was expecting. It looks very, very different from The Shining, but it has really good reviews, right? Aiden says, I don't like horror movies, but yet I ended up watching one of the scariest ones ever made. It was called Veronica or something like that. Kept me up for days. Maybe that's why you're not sleeping. Lay off the scary movies, Aiden. Yeah, that's half the reason I don't watch scary movies. I don't sleep. A lot of you guys like science and history. That's awesome. Midsummer is a good movie. I downloaded the intro suicide theme because it's therapeutic. It's something else. Yeah, okay, Midsummer is a very well-made movie. And I think Florence Pugh got robbed and totally snubbed of a, Best Actress nomination for her role in that film. She was incredible in that movie. Can you guys see me? Am I back? My streaming software just like crapped out on me. I'm so sorry. I apologize. What was I even saying? Oh yes, my cry face. I hold back on camera, but if you guys actually were to see me like burst into tears, for example, like when I was watching the Clone Wars finale, that was prime ugly cry. OMG, guys, I'm so sorry that this keeps happening. Yeah, it's not your guys' Wi-Fi. It's definitely just mine. For some reason, it's deciding to fail me. So maybe it's a sign that we've got to wrap it up. Oh no. Okay, I thought it was about to happen again. Sorry if it froze on an unflattering, clip of my face. Wait, Knight of the Force, Yvonne Strahovski, that's who played Renata. I don't know who you're talking about, what she plays, but she is in the show, The Handmaid's Tale. And she is beautiful, and she is an incredible actress. Sorry, I just saw her name out of nowhere, and I had to comment on that, because she's amazing. I mean, OBS, how you doing? Are you gonna crap out on me again? I mean, right now, it's doing okay. But if that happens again, might have to just take it as a sign. Yeah, it's winter currently over here. Where I live, we don't get snow. Most places are like that. The only places where it snows are some mountaintops or a select few places. Interesting. That makes sense. That's really cool, though. I would love to go to Australia one day, but that is like a 24-hour-long flight, and I would not be able to handle that. I can't sleep on planes. I hate planes. I hate flying. So, 24 hours on a plane, I don't know what I would do. It would not be good. I would definitely have to, like, split the trip. I'd have to, like, fly to Europe, then chill in Europe for a day before getting back on a plane to go to Australia. Nicholas says, hee hee, you caught up. Yeah, I finally made it. I had to skip a lot along the way, so I apologize, guys. But, we are here, and we have finally made it. Coraline gave you nightmares, Claire. I have not seen Coraline, but I've heard that it's surprisingly terrifying for, like, a kid's movie. But I really want to watch it. Now that I'm, like, older, I feel like I'm less susceptible to being wigged out by it. Winter over here isn't too cold. It does depend where you live, however. I would say the average temperature is 50 Fahrenheit / 10 degrees where I live. Oh, wow. Okay, that's not bad. 50 is a good. That's a nice winter temperature. Once you get below 40, it's like, not leaving my house. Oh my goodness, Team Money. You went on a 14-hour plane ride to Ghana, Africa last year for a server trip. That's amazing. Power to you. Not only for handling such a long flight, but for doing it for such a good cause. That's awesome. I hope you had a good time. Oh, did my thing crap out again? Sorry. Didn't notice. Oh my god, is the War Leader here? The War Leader Productions has landed! Let's go! Oh my gosh, War Leader, what is up? Hello, just saw your collab today with 80 edits. It was amazing. Probably gonna post my reaction tomorrow, hopefully. You guys did a great job. War Leader, let's go. It's not surprising, guys. All these editors have to be night owls. I feel like anyone who makes edits like they do for their awesome channels, they definitely stay up late. From what I've heard from 80 edits, he doesn't sleep. So these editors, I think, are quite used to the late hours of the night. Or I guess the early hours of the morning. I used to hate horror films, and now I'm on a hunt to find a film to scare me again. How did that happen? See, that's the thing. There's people who, like, love that shock factor and love the scare factor and are able to, like, watch scary movies because you know that it's not real and nothing's gonna hurt you, and you're safe, and you're fine, and nothing's gonna happen. And then you can watch the movie and, like, clear your head, and it's over. I watch a scary movie, I fixate on that for, like, the rest of the month, and then I don't sleep. Because I just think that it can happen to me. And I'm so guilty. Oh my god, I hate, like... I wouldn't say I'm afraid of the dark, but I definitely have watched scary things at night and then gone to bed or, like, turned out the lights and just been worrying that there's something there. Like, oh my god. I guess that does make me afraid of the dark. I guess. Long live night owls. War Leader says, yeah, we don't sleep ever, cat. I usually stay up till 4 or 5 in the morning every day. And do you have a day job that you have to go to also? Or do you get to, like, sleep? Do you do that and then at least, like, sleep till 1 p.m.? Please tell me that you get to, like, sleep till 1 p.m. If not, that is, oof, dedication. Speed Parade says, I'm gonna go sleep. Thank you for being here. Aw, you're awesome. You're so sweet. Thank you all for being here. Shout out especially to you guys. This is so late. But I was so excited for this. And I feel like we definitely have a new, like, crew on here. The Night Owl crew. But also, like, if you guys are tired, do not feel like you have to stay up. Don't let me be the source of your sleep deprivation. Have I ever played scary video games? I made it through both Outlast games about a couple of years ago now, but they are terrifying. Would you classify The Last of Us as scary? I think The Last of Us can be very terrifying. But I'd say that's the only scary game that I have played. Okay, reconnection successful. Don't know why this is happening. Best horror movie medicine. Looney Tunes. Oh no. No. Not again. Oh wait, we're back. Never mind. Anyway. Looney Tunes, Community, and Impractical Jokers. That's true. This is true. Alright guys, maybe this OBS failure is giving me the signs that we might wrap this up. A Star Wars horror game would be epic. That, I could see it. War Leader Productions, I wake up at like 8 to 9 a.m. I had a job at Quarantine Maybe Lose It. Oh, I'm so sorry to hear that, but how the heck do you go to bed at like 4 or 5 in the morning and then wake up at 8 or 9? How are you alive? I mean, power to you, but oh my gosh. That is... Oh my gosh, such dedication. If you want to watch something that will scare you again, Avatar: The Last Airbender. Are we talking the live action? The live action movie? There's an epic film with Hayden and Nicolas Cage. Hold up, I love Nicolas Cage. I have to find that. Low-key, Nicolas Cage is like a guilty pleasure of mine. The National Treasure movies, they are a national treasure. I love those films. A John Wick movie, but Vader? Oh, heck yes. That would be amazing. Too bad we'll probably never get it. Outcast is the movie with Hayden and Nicolas Cage. Let me Google that real quick. Is it from 2014? Ooh, look at that. Oh, this must be where everyone gets, like, the concept art that they Photoshop for Hayden Christensen when they do, like, I don't know. I've definitely seen pictures of him from this movie Photoshopped as, like, Anakin Skywalker concept art. Shout out to that 5% Rotten Tomatoes rating, though. Oh, it's okay. I love anything with Nicolas Cage and Hayden, so... Charlie is everyone's, like, biggest supporter. Charlie, we're not worthy of you. You're just so awesome, and I really hope that you do send me footage of you absolutely slaying with, like, a lightsaber demo of some sort, or your training, because I just want to share your skills so badly, just to show everyone, like, look at this. Look at how amazing Charlie is. Oh, I love this. I love the turn this chat is taking with Nicolas Cage. I truly love him. Such... I know he gets, like, flamed a lot and roasted. How could you roast him, though? From the National Treasure movies are just perfect. Oh, T-Money, thank you. Yes, DM me a picture from your travels. I would love to see that. I'm so sorry. I've also been neglecting our... I don't think my pop-ups have been showing up on the stream. But we just got a new subscriber, so thank you. I'm sorry I've been neglecting those, like, this entire stream. My widgets aren't working. That's what it's called. Never mind. It just showed up. I'm an idiot. Sorry. Oh, yes. Send me your fan fiction, please. Ooh, Nicolas Cage was going to be in Superman in Tim Burton's Superman film in the late 90s. The film got canned. Check out the documentary, The Death of Superman. Oh, interesting. I will have to check that out. That's such a shame. Nicolas Cage as Superman? Yo. I don't know if that would be good or bad. I love that we're all just talking about Nicolas Cage films now. What a guy. What a man. I admittedly have not seen a lot of these, though, that you guys are talking about. I love Tim Burton movies. They are something else. They're so special in their own way. I just love them. I love how different they are. That's gotta be so cool to be, like, a director and totally have, like, if I were to direct movies, that's the route. I would totally want to have a reputation like that. Like, totally have your own style and, like, make movies like no one else that are so distinctive, like Tim Burton films, or like Wes Anderson movies, stuff like that. Like, having people being able to, like, say your name and everyone being like, oh yes, their stuff, you know? It is getting late. You can totally tell I'm, like, not speaking clearly anymore. It's fine, it's fine. Whew. All right, 2:17. Let's push for 2:30, folks, shall we? I feel bad. I feel like I'm screaming. Tom's literally, like, in the next wall over, but I'm sure he's okay. Nicolas Cage is in Into the Spider-Verse? Okay. Now I really have incentive to watch that movie. Wait, he was also considered for Aragorn in Lord of the Rings? This is news to me. Hold up. Google. Nicolas Cage as Aragorn? Or did I... Wait, hold up. Oh my god. Oh my goodness gracious. You're not kidding. Oh goodness. I mean... I can't get over that. I think as much as I love Nicolas Cage, Aragorn, Viggo Mortensen is unbeatable. But that is a life-changing fact to know that Nicolas Cage was almost Aragorn. I can't believe it. Now I'm not gonna be able to sleep tonight. I'm just gonna be thinking about this. Oh my god, I'm losing it. Can you guys tell? I'm losing it. I'm losing my grip. And Nicolas Cage as Aragorn has maybe tipped me over the edge. Boom! Mind explosion. Yes, that's exactly what just happened. Yeah, Aragorn was cast perfectly. I cannot think of anyone else playing him. Oh my gosh, Aiden and Claire, you guys gotta watch Lore Leader Productions. You've never watched Lord of the Rings? Oh my gosh, you have to get on that. Lord of the Rings is great, guys. Definitely get on that. Now, to all my Lord of the Rings peeps, how do you feel about The Hobbit? Because I could live without those movies, you know? I am not a fan. But I'm curious what other people think. I should also say I haven't read any of the books. I'm a fake fan, whatever. That makes me invalid as a fan, whatever. I didn't read the books, but I absolutely love the Lord of the Rings OG trilogy. And I don't care for The Hobbit as much. Okay, yeah, the Lord of the Rings movies are definitely long. Like, it is not something you could crank out in one day. And like I said, you definitely would have to watch them through a couple of times, I feel like, in order to fully grasp and appreciate what is going on. I'm pretty sure they're on Netflix. Are they on Netflix? I think they are. Yes, I believe so. So they're accessible. But yeah, you definitely need time. And it is not like a casual watch. Like, if you want to know what's going on, you definitely have to, like, really focus, you know? You can't just kind of, like, have it playing in the background. Like, it's definitely a movie you have to sit down and watch it and really pay attention. All right, let's see if I started trouble with The Hobbit here. Desolation of Smaug was good, but Battle of the Five Armies was trash. I'm not a fan of The Hobbit, really. They are alright, but not the best in my opinion. If you want that backstory, it's alright. But still nowhere near as good as Lord of the Rings. Yeah, I agree. What's crazy is that I dislike The Hobbit because it is just so CGI heavy, you know? And I am not opposed to that. And I think movies, there's that whole debate about, Marvel films not being real cinema because they're so CGI, based. And I think that is, I reject that, argument. I think it's fine if you're a CGI heavy film, who cares? Because the future of filmmaking, and VFX teams and CGI artists and, you know, graphic artists and whatever, they are like superstars and rock stars and deserve so much love and respect, because that is truly, like I said, the future of filmmaking, and the how far they've come, technological advancements, and the talent and the people that are doing that stuff now is insane. And we are definitely so spoiled with how good VFX and CGI have come. However, that said, I just think, like, the original Lord of the Rings films, for how dated they are, look so much more realistic to me than the Hobbit films that were made more recently with more advanced technology, yet they're way more CGI, and it just looks so much more fake. And the Lord of the Rings looks real. The world looks Middle Earth looks real. The orcs are real. You know, they cast actual real actors and dress them up in, like, the orc-eye costumes. They had all those extras. They didn't CGI the orcs. Like, the orcs in the Lord of the Ring films are terrifying. Because it's real. They're a real person. And it's half the costuming department's work. And it totally pays off. They're terrifying, horrifying. But the Hobbit, the orcs are like CGI. They're not real. And they look, you can tell that they're fake. I don't know. Let me know if I'm, like, just flaming the Hobbit unnecessarily. But that was my takeaway from the movies. I feel like they're so... Again, there's absolutely nothing wrong with CGI, green screen, blue screen, whatever you want to call it. I just think in the case of The Hobbit, there's... For the gap between the years in which the movies were filmed versus The Lord of the Rings, like, you would think it would be the other way around in terms of believability, and it is not. Let me know if I'm being too harsh. But that is my qualm with the Hobbit movies. 80 edits, what's up? Sorry, you tuned in right as I started that huge rant. I'm glad you're here, though. I love The Hobbit. I cried so much at the Battle of the Five Armies. That is a sad ending there, yes. And I should say, I also love The Hobbit because I love, like, y'all know I love Legolas. So, I love that he's in it. And I also love, what is his name? Thranduil? Thranduil? Thrhanduil. That is his name. I'm definitely pronouncing it wrong. He's such a savage. I love him, though, in those movies. I don't know. He's so sassy, but he has some great lines. CGI for The Hobbit is so divisive because, for example, the orcs and those big armies look so bad, but Smaug looks amazing. You are right. Smaug does look really good. The War Leader and 80 edits. Let's go. 2 late bird editors up proving we never sleep. Which is funny but sad because you guys literally just posted a video today. You guys deserve a break. The people who complained about... Oh, I lost it. Star Wars in the 70s calling it fake cinema are the same people now who say the same thing about Marvel. Oh, interesting. Lord of the Rings CGI is some of the best in cinema history. Yes! Like, the original Lord of the Rings is phenomenal. Like, really ahead of its time. Because Lord of the Rings was on set for, like, 90%. They actually built Edoras on a hilltop in the middle of a valley. Yes! Like, filming on location. I just feel like no matter how good CGI can get, there's something you just can't beat filming on location. I don't know. Again, like I said, the future is CGI. Like, that is the future of filmmaking, and I'm not opposed to it at all. Like, I accept that, and it's incredible. You know, like what they're doing with the Mandalorian, like the technology they showed in the documentary, the gallery, the Mandalorian behind the scenes with the 3-dimensional kind of sets that they have, so that you don't have to film on location, but you can totally replicate it and fake it. Like, that is the future of filmmaking, And so I'm not opposed to it at all. But I just think in the context of The Hobbit and The Lord of the Rings, like, there is no comparison between the two, if you ask me, when it comes to the believability of it. Oh, so Lord of the Rings has a lot of practical effects, I would say. And just a lot more, like, costuming / filming on location. Like, all of the orcs are real in, like, Lord of the Rings. Like, they put in the work. Versus in The Hobbit, the orcs are CGI. For those of you who haven't even watched The Lord of the Rings, you definitely don't even know what an orc is. So I will stop saying that word, because you guys are probably like, what? What is an orc? So much of today's tech wouldn't be possible without Lord of the Rings. That is true. Yeah, sorry to all the non-Lord of the Rings / Hobbits fans in here. Sorry, I just went on that huge tangent. Hobbit films are... Lost it. Are okay, I like the commentary and the behind-the-scenes stuff more than the actual films. Lord of the Rings is much more well done and not as rushed by the studios. Better quality. That is, I did watch a lot of videos about how studios, you know, the job of the CGI and the VFX team, it is a hard task, and the stuff that they are expected to do within a certain, like, window of time, like, the expectations are too high for them, with the time constraints that they are given. And I read that was kind of the case with, like, you know, a film like The Hobbit. Like, CGI teams are given this huge task and, like, a fraction of the time that they actually require to execute it to the best of their ability, because studios are just kind of expecting, like, this crazy CGI work from them in a minimal amount of time. So yeah, that's a good point. Yeah, no, it is definitely not, like, the fault of the VFX teams at all. Those people I have so much respect for. They're so talented. I don't know how they do their jobs. And like I said, like, the future of cinema is definitely, like, in their hands. And the talent of, you know, VFX editors and stuff like that, and artists and graphic designers is what's going to carry cinema. And, like, it's their hard work that, like, brings films to where we have them today. But it's definitely when, like, a studio expects more than they can handle from them. Gandalf, always the GOAT. Yes. 80 edits. I'm going to drop you a message this weekend and discuss my plans. I'm excited for a series. Yes, let's do it. I was saying earlier on stream how we definitely want to do some sort of episodic collaboration on here. I think that would be so much fun. Hey Kat, just subscribed, seen your 10k vid. Congrats, your personality matches your beauty. That's so sweet. Thank you. Oh, thank you for being here. I'm glad you could catch your first stream. Welcome. I'm sorry that I am, like, incoherent right now. My other streams are not normally like this. I'm usually a lot more with it. 2:30, guys, so I might wrap this up shortly. We'll give it a few more minutes. I should catch up on the stream. Okay. Mandalorian volume tech is the future for real. Like, that will be what movies will be in the future. Yes, 100%. Hi there, new to the community. Love your reaction videos. Thank you. Welcome. I'm glad you could be here. Green screens might be phased out in the future because of how good the volume set tech is. I agree with that. Would you like a Star Wars movie that is directed by Christopher Nolan? Of course. That would be sweet. Oh, that would be so cool. I would take it. You guys know what I really want, though. A Star Wars movie directed by Quentin Tarantino. I know it'll never happen, but a girl can dream, right? Bolg from The Hobbit looks so fake, it's tragic. Wait, you're so right. I know. Compared to, like, just the original Lord of the Rings, orcs, he's got nothing. Signing off. See you later, Sal. Thank you for being here. You've been here, like, the whole time. Hope you have a great night. Ooh, yes. I am so excited for the Star Wars, or the Lord of the Rings prequel show coming to Amazon whenever that's going to happen. I am so excited for it. Yes, I know that, Viggo Mortensen broke his toe in the scene where he kicks the helmet and he screams out like that. And that's the scene where he actually, like, broke his toe. And that was just his scream of pain from breaking his foot. And they kept it in. It's crazy to think how far we've come in technology from LucasArts to Lord of the Rings. 100%. We are so spoiled today with, like, our modern day cinema. It's crazy. Tarantino's Star Wars would be so cool. Yes, it would be amazing, right? Star Wars movie directed by Peter Jackson. Oof. We're thinking of too many awesome ideas that'll never happen, guys. Ah, 80 edits. I know that inside joke. I am excited for The Last of Us show. I am just... It's gonna be hard because I feel like it's always a hard transition when you try to cast an actor from animated form to live action form, you know? Like, I love Joel and Ellie, how they are, like, that is their signature look in the video games. That's how we know them, and that's how we all love them and play as them. And so I feel like, again, they have a hard task of really trying to cast, like, accurate looking actors that will really fit the role. Does that make sense? I don't know. Orlando Bloom broke his rib. Yeah, the cast of Lord of the Rings definitely went through a lot for filming. All right, guys. I think we're gonna call it a night. Have you checked out Avatar: The Last Airbender? Oh heck yes, my favorite show. Literally the best show of all time. And I want to make it like a tier list video for that show, like ranking the characters or something maybe. So stay tuned for that. But I think I'm gonna peace out, y'all. Yeah, I'm blinking out. I'm getting tired. So I think this, oh, I feel bad for the people who are just now joining. I'm so sorry. I always feel bad. I always do this. I always sign off and I'm like, all right, guys, I think I'm going to leave. And then someone joins in and I'm like, I'm sorry. Oh, and we're getting like, okay. But yeah, I think I'm going to call it a night. I hope you guys enjoyed this. This was a lot of fun. I feel like this was the most fun of all the streams. Besides me being stressed about catching up with the chat the entire time, I'm really sorry about that. To those of you who like super chatted and it took me like 15 minutes to catch up to it, I'm really sorry. I'm especially sorry to those of you who super chatted and then had to super chat again for me to see your previous message. I apologize for that. Thank you for being patient with me. Thank you for donating. Also, thank you to everyone who has checked out the links in my description. Again, I put those there. I don't want to tell people how to spend their money. But yes, I appreciate it if you donated to me, but also if you would like to donate to a better cause, then that is, those links are below. Again, if you want to help with, sending relief to Beirut. Like I've heard, Red Cross is maybe the most reliable source to send if you wish to donate. So, but again, do your own research, find what links you feel comfortable with. You guys are awesome. Thank you for being here. This is not the only Night Owl stream that will ever happen. This is definitely going to happen again. This was so much fun. Thank you guys so much for joining in. Again, to those of you for fan fictions, whatever, send me whatever you guys want to the email, Gmail, DarthPadme2. I'm excited to see your guys' stuff and check out what people have sent me already. Alrighty. You guys are rock stars. Thank you for being here. To those of you who it's early morning in the UK, or if you're in Australia and it's already the afternoon for you, I hope you guys have a great day. I hope the rest of you guys can all get some sleep after we've all been staring at our screens. And yeah. I'm gonna go. I'm sorry I'm disoriented. And I'm sorry that I went on a tangent for like a lot of the stream. Thank you guys for putting up with me. Thank you guys for chatting with me. You guys are so awesome. I can't wait to stream again really soon. I'll let you know when it's happening. But I love streaming with you guys. So, alright. I never know how to end these things. So I'm just gonna go. You guys are amazing. May the force be with you guys always. And I hope you guys have a great night or day, or enjoy pulling an all-nighter if you're staying up extra late this evening. Alrighty. You guys rock. I love you all. You're the best. Thank you guys for being here. And I'm gonna go now. I hope you all have a great night of sleep. Sweet dreams. Peace, love, Night Owl Squad. And I will see you guys again very soon. Hopefully tomorrow with another video. If not, definitely before this weekend. Alright. You guys rock. Thank you for being here. Love you all. Goodbye.